This is not the music I expected for a BKFC card or watch along or anything that's related to bare knuckle fighting, but yes, play the horns, knuckle up. Jimmy Rivera has a big cut on his eye, and the referee
really
and
nasty.
doctors agree that the fight needed to be stopped. Yes, Jimmy Rivera.
You have a lovely
Jeremy
singing voice,
Stevens.
Mike.
I mean, it's poetic. It's wonderful voice. So, Jeremy Stevens and Jimmy Rivera just ended a corner stoppage TKO. Jimmy Rivera, nasty cut. Jimmy Rivera is looking pretty damn good early in this fight. Certainly looking like the smaller man. Jimmy was boxing very well. Jeremy Stevens started to land, and as soon as he started to land, Jimmy started to get cut up. Nasty cut over the eye. Jimmy's corner. Doctor looked at it, and they were just like, nope, no more. We're done. And Jeremy Stevens gets the TKO round right at the end of the third round. So, wow. What is that reaction?
Oh, I'm also watching college football, and it's electric right now. One, Michigan is up 20-0 on Iowa, who I honestly don't think has crossed half field offensively. They are anemic out there. And Louisville versus Florida State is getting spicy in the fourth quarter. But you were not here for that. We're here to watch what fight's up next at BKFC.
The rematch. I was actually here for the first fight between these two. I was actually in the building for the first fight between Arnold Adams and Mick Terrell. Or Mick Terrell, I'm not really sure.
On BKFC 1. Two fighters on this card were on the original.
Woo! FSU picked him off in the end zone. Sorry, it's football. I really want FSU to win.
Fair. Why? Because then Alabama definitely won't be in?
Yes. That's the whole goal. This is spite and bitterness. I don't want good things to happen to Alabama because they don't deserve it. And so I need FSU to win.
What has Alabama done to you? What has Alabama done?
Casey, they have done a lot to me over the history of my life.
Living their dream, getting a college education.
Again, I'm not. This isn't saying I want anything individually bad to happen to the players. I just want the whole program to fall into the sea.
Oh, fair enough.
So, and specifically to not make the college football playoffs. So, Louisville turned the ball over. Florida State looked like they were about to go down a touchdown, and Florida State has not moved the ball offensively, but they picked off Louisville in the end zone, and now they're charging. This is great. It's electric stuff, guys.
It's
more electric than this interview at BKFC that's happening right now. I'll be honest.
Yes, with Christine Faria, the current women's flyweight champion, getting ready to fight Beck Rawlings in the co-main event. So we got 4 fights left to go. The action has been pretty wild. The prelims were pretty freaking crazy. We had Mohawk Man, who might just be my new favorite fighter. I don't even remember what his actual name was, but he showed up with one of the greatest Mohawks I'd ever seen. Those two dudes just beat the shit out of each other, and it was awesome to watch. So yeah, it's been a pretty fun card, but we got a few fights left to go. We got, like I said, the rematch between Arnold Adams and Mick Terrell. We got the Kai Stewart Howard Davis title fight. Then we got the Faria Rawlings title fight, and then the battle for the most violent man, the King of Violence title. That's what it is, between Mike Perry and Eddie Alvarez will be going down. And the beauty of these BKFC cards, they're once in a while you get an interview. These things just go. Like, we go real quick. So what we'll do is between fights, we'll
I can bring up questions.
Bring up some questions. Yeah.
Just
we'll have some fun here. We'll have some fun. Should I eat my old chicken nuggets?
Of course.
How old?
It's a great
how old?
That's how old is
old is relative. Yeah, you're talking about like 15 minutes old or 15 years. Yeah, I know. So
yeah, I mean, if they're chicken nuggets that you got for lunch and then they're just hanging around, look, I'm not saying I'm proud of this moment, but I've done it. We've all been there. That's acceptable. If these are chicken nuggets from like 3 days ago, maybe exercise some caution.
We're pushing it. Depends.
If AK was here, we would absolutely put a poll up.
Yeah. Also depends on the quality of nuggets, like if they're trash nuggets, then they're not going to reheat, well, maybe you get something a little higher end. But yeah, I would say anything purchased within today, that's okay. I mean,
There you go.
you're going to think about the choices you've made in life and realize that this isn't one of your finer moments, but it's okay.
Guys, the BKFC heavyweight title is about to be on the line. It's about to be on the line. Arnold Adams McTerrell, part
Look
2.
at this man's hair. Just unbelievable hair from this fellow in this replay they're showing.
Oh,
Just as he tumbles.
You're definitely ahead of me, and we'll fix that for sure.
Is this the guy with the thing on his the mohawk on the back of his head?
No. Oh, yeah.
No,
It's on,
that
not a
guy's
mohawk. It's a
pretty
ponytail
awesome,
on the
too.
back of his head.
Oh, ponytail.
Yes.
It's terrific.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
It's this fight probably ain't going to the cards, my friends. It ain't going to the cards.
Ooh.
We'll let you know. We'll try
Garcia
to sync
gets a
up the
knockout,
times.
too, boys.
So that was the stoppage for Garcia. Garcia got a knockout?
Ryan Garcia knocks out Oscar Duarte in round 8. I'm looking
Good for
at a clip of it. I mean,
I'm
that's
looking at
several-
it. Not shocking at all. This is a quintessential boxing fight. Guy who loses gets set up to win convincingly against the next dude.
was a very nice left hook on the pole counter.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, Ryan Garcia is like way better at boxing than me, but I'm still not actually convinced that he's good at boxing. But he's good at prize fighting, and that's a subtle but important distinction. All right, so I am right now, Mike. It is way more important. Right now, Terrell is just about to enter the ring for me. He's getting greased down. I assume that I'm ahead of everyone.
I'm watching a man get greased down too.
He's in the circle. He's just now getting glove to face in mine.
Now
You're probably like
cup
5
check,
seconds ahead of me.
Cup check. They just did the cup
We haven't
check.
gotten
Mike,
that. I haven't gotten that
he-
far yet. Now I'm
you-
getting it.
Are you live? Did you hit like the live toggle at the bottom of your
Yes.
thing? Did you just get
Let me
behind?
hit live. I hit.
How are we so far ahead of you then?
You're only like
he
5
just-
seconds ahead of me.
5 seconds is a lifetime. I remember.
Yeah.
I remember the watch.
Are you
party
watching
with you
on a
and Connor.
television or are you watching on a computer?
Computer?
All right,
I'm saying I don't want to spoil anything. I remember the watch party with you and Connor where the
New York
It was a
Rick
terrible
ruined
moment.
Christmas.
yeah
Yeah,
New York
we don't
Rick
want
just
Christmas being ruined. We do not want that to happen. So once we actually get like an actual clock, I'll be like, "Here's where I'm at," and then you guys can pause, and then
I think, that's
we'll be
smart.
good to go.
I like it. I like the
Yeah.
plan. It's a good, solid plan.
Yes, it is
Simple,
a good solid plan.
effective.
Yeah. Do we find out how old these nugs are?
No, you didn't. Yeah, you never wrote back.
It's
Very
okay.
disappointed.
We gave
Like-
him the best advice we can. He'll have to move forward
Yeah.
with it.
Yeah, we did.
Yep.
We got the
Air
air
frying
frying them.
McDonald's nuggets make them taste better.
I've heard that. I have no idea if that's true or not. Somebody has told me that before, but I'll be real with you. I cannot tell you the last time I had a Mickey D's nug.
I'm more of a.
It might have
Wendy's.
been like-
I'm a Wendy's
mean-
chicken nug guy.
Well, yeah, because you just get like a little 4-pack of nugs with your Baconator or whatever, obviously. But I honestly think there's a real chance that the last time I ate McDonald's nuggets was when they weren't like with all chicken. When they did the rebrand and were like, now with all chicken
The
or
dark meat.
whatever, like now with real chicken. It's like, well, I don't know what they were before, but I feel like that was probably the last time I had them.
Well, it's because you didn't air fry them. Maybe that'll change everything for you.
I'm willing to try anything once, just about.
In-N-Out fries,
see.
well done, is the only play.
Casey,
I've heard
this
that
is a
as
you
well.
question. I've had In-N-Out when I've gone to that side of the country, but
I'm a big In-N-Out guy here.
it's quite lovely.
So we have Adams just took off his robe. He's taking off his shirt now.
Oh, I'm a little ahead of you. I've got Adams getting touched up.
Yeah.
Arnold hasn't even taken his coat off. There, coat's off.
All right.
Shirt's
So
off.
we've got 3 different perspectives.
yeah.
So
Yeah, you'll have to wait for me.
yeah. So I'll pause for you just a few seconds.
Once we get an actual number,
Yeah, that would help.
we'll
Yeah.
pause.
Once I get a number on screen, I will pause, and then you can tell me when you get a number on screen, and I can just resume playing.
Yeah, it's a good call.
currently the only numbers on the screen I'm seeing. Michigan up 23-0 on Iowa.
Wow, what a shocker. Iowa, who can't score a single point on offense.
I might still take Kirk Ferentz over Mike Bobo, who is the worst person alive.
Wait, so all right, I'll bite.
I hate him so much.
I'll bite.
I'll
bite. Why? Why Mike Bobo?
Because
why do you hate him? How many points did they score? He's offensive coordinator, right? How many points
20.
did you guys score?
We scored 20
That's a good
points.
amount of points. 20 points.
It's really not. It's definitively not. It is. The issue with Mike Bobo is that Mick Charles getting announced, by the way, for me. The issue with Mike Bobo is that every UGA fan who had ever been a fan of UGA for any amount of time knew him. He was the OC under Mark Richt. Everybody pretty much hated him because he's super not clutch. Like, he just calls the stupidest, worst plays possible in the biggest games. And we all knew it. And then when Kirby hired him to take over OC duties this year, everyone was like, that's probably not going to work super well for us. And then the biggest game of the year, he called a wonderful series on the opening drive. We moved the ball flawlessly, scored immediately. And for the next 3 hours, we did nothing but awful until we were so far behind that we had no choice but to throw the ball deep and like be aggressive. And what do you know? We started scoring points when we were aggressive instead of calling toss sweeps on 3rd and 2 and just horrifically bad stuff. But that's enough of that. It's not why people are here. They're here because these two large men are currently about to get after it for me.
It's about to happen.
Tan Dan is the referee.
He's the referee in a lot of these fights. He is Mr. BKFC.
He was at the original BKFC 1, which I was at, and Arnold Adams was there. Beck Hyatt was there. Rawlings.
They are about to meet in the middle. I'm going to pause for the start of the fight, basically, and I will start when the fight starts.
All right.
We got a handshake. All right, I'll tell you. Yeah.
You tell us when the fight starts. See. I'm going to pause right when the fight starts.
I am pausing right now.
I'll wait for Mike to tell me when his fight starts.
Mike, you tell me when they start, and I'll turn it on.
Okay. Terrell is on the line, waiting for Adams to meet him on the line. And now Terrell has gotten off the line, and now he's back on the line. Adams is now on the line. Tan Dan has started him. All right, here we go. Right. We're off and running.
All right, boom.
Adams.
Synchronization, boys.
153, 52, 51, 50. That's where I'm at.
49, 48. So I'm like 1 second behind. So I think we're good.
I think we're okay. 1 second's fine.
All right, we're doing this, boys. We're doing it.
We're off. We're watching. We're partying. We're watch partying.
Not a ton of chaos early in this. Just we're jabbing. We're acting like professionals. Come on.
You're like the Austin crowd booing Sean Brady. It's 30 seconds, and you're booing already.
I mean, we got to do something with that back mount, you know? You can't just hold it forever. What are we here for, you know?
Not a whole lot happening right now. A lot of feeling each other out. I mean, it's heavyweights and no. Ooh,
it's true. They got a little bit exchange there. Also, you probably don't have to feel each other. Like, you probably don't have to rush things as much as you would maybe in other weight classes, because like this isn't going to go to a decision, you know.
Oh, I can't believe you said that. You just
cursed it.
We're going. Oh yeah, we're going 5. We're going 5.
I mean, that would be cool because it'll just be violent and sick.
Almost got a gilly there. Perfect gilly uppercut. That uppercut's right
I gotta
there.
tell you, every time I watch BKFC, I am astonished by the lack of body punching in this sport. Like,
because that body punches are for cowards. You hit him in the face.
Body punches are actually what you're supposed to do in bare knuckle.
It is, yeah.
Because there aren't bones there for you to break them when you hit somebody in the stomach. Like, if you read any of the like old, yeah. Oh, it's insane. Like, if you read any of the stuff about like old boxing, like pre-Queensberry rules, when everything was way different,
that's why they did this.
It's all like, the reason you fight like this is because you are covering your body because no one's stupid enough to punch you in the head and break their hand. It's like all you have to do is duck your forehead into one of these hooks, and the guy you're fighting is done. Like,
we're already done with the first round.
Never see it happen.
Already over.
So I kind of messed up. I paused mine by accident. So tell me when the second round starts for you.
Okay. I will. We got a Chad Mendez commercial going on right now about Crescent Tools, and he's lifting lots of weights, and dude looks yoked.
All natural, baby.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. We're in the corner. There's some probably yelling and screaming going on. Mick Terrell's got a nice cut over his eye as well. That is pretty gnarly. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You can see right in there.
That's in a tough location. It's like the same as Jimmy Rivera's, only not quite as deep yet.
Yes.
But give it some time.
Tell me when it starts. Then you hear the bell.
We are close. They have towed the line. Dan has let him go. We're off.
Good, yep.
All right.
Arnold should be going right after that eye.
You should just be jabbing instead of throwing power shots at it. Just jab it open.
Are you a BKFC champion? How dare you? How dare you?
If he fought Mike Bobo, he would be.
I'm telling you. Just give me the opportunity. It'd be terrific.
Does he have Twitter?
He might. I'm not going to be that dude because that's just like no one wants to be that guy. But
maybe his DMs are open.
If
he could do a more personal challenge.
Somebody wants to make a call and set something up, be happy to.
Wait, how did he fall down?
I don't think that's a knockdown. No way.
I mean, it felt like more of a slip, but it's still like he hit him and he fell over.
I thought Jarrell hit Adams and then Jarrell fell over.
I thought Adams just like pushed his shoulder onto him and he fell.
Oh,
we got more.
Terrell's eaten a few unfortunate shots. You should perhaps put your hands up instead of this thing where they're by your waist.
Once again, defense is for cowards.
Body punching, Jed. Body punching. Here it is.
I mean, this is where heroes or champions are made.
32
Dude, I just
left
truly
here,
don't understand how these people don't break their hands every single time they fight.
They do, I think.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like that doesn't seem like a good idea. Like you can't fight again for a while if your hand's broken. Also, if you've ever broken a hand, it sucks.
It does suck. I have to get an
so
X-ray.
late.
I have to get an X-ray. I think I have a little thingy here. It's not feeling good. I punched the forehead.
That's exactly what happens.
With hand wraps and a 16-ounce glove, and I still think I think I heard something.
It's just how that goes.
Yep.
Round 2 in the books.
Yeah,
round two in the books.
How we got it scored, gentlemen?
Probably Adams 2-0.
I believe that Adams is up 2-0 at this point in time. Certainly, he's wearing less damage.
He doesn't even look like he's been punched. He has been, but he doesn't look like he's been punched. Mick Terrell looks like he's been punched a lot.
Mick Terrell has one pretty bad cut and another cut that's just annoying, but still. I mean, look, there are a lot of reasons why I probably would never engage in this unless it was Mike Bobo as my opponent, but cuts are so like annoying to recover from. Like every shower you take for a week after one of these events is just mean. Like it's just like, it's not the same as like, I blew up my Achilles and I can't walk for 9 months or whatever, but it's like, this sucks. I don't want to take a shower because it's just going to suck.
Round 3. Here we go. We're seeing jabs, Jed. Did you see that? He's trying to jab him.
Adams is getting that lead hand going. Oh, and he eats a big shot there.
I'm at 47 right now. I don't know where you guys are at.
Okay. My clock is a couple seconds behind, but
it's all right.
I have a clock in there per request.
You're so good. That's why you're the best of the business. They're hugging. There's a right hand from Mick Terrell. All right. These rounds just go by so quick. And then if they go to decision,
they do.
That was a nasty jab by Arnold Adams.
I've been thinking about this and thinking about how quick these rounds go. Do we think MMA might be better with like less than 5-minute rounds? 3 feels like maybe it's a little short, but what if we did 4? 5 is just a lot of a round.
Right, man. So I guess we're not talking about the whole 10-minute round pride thing. We're done with that.
Well, no, I think you would either do either
One
A
long
or B.
round or
Either
short
go
round?
one just full, like the fight is however many minutes it is, and there's no interrupting in between, and you just live with what you got, or like just go high octane. Like because the benefit of BKFC and like other things like this is, I mean, it's the reason Glory Kickboxing is pretty fun is because the rounds are so short. You just have to be offense. Like defense takes a actual backseat when you structure it like that, because you just got to score points because there's no time to do it in. Yep, this fight's getting bloody.
Ooh.
Adams is really starting to land the jab, and Terrell's just getting after him. That was a little bit of a rabbit punch, but okay.
Yeah, I saw that.
Adams is gassed. Adams is wee bit tired in there, boys.
Oh boy, Jed, this is your favorite kind of fighting.
It's about to be
up heavyweight.
They're sweaty and tired and cut up.
About to be two big sweaty dudes slapping meat.
Magic time's happening.
Just like two walruses on the beach fighting for what's theirs.
This is.
Dude, have you ever watched videos of walruses fighting? It's the funniest, most terrifying thing you'll ever see in your life. Because, like, walruses weigh like 4,000 pounds.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, honestly. But it's like, yeah, walruses weigh like 2 tons. And so you know that they could kill you easily. But at the same time, they're just blobs hitting each other. And so it's quite funny.
Ooh.
I mean, that jab is starting to stick for him.
Yep. Ooh.
Yep. But here comes that right hand that put Adams in a little bit of trouble. It's honestly a very similar right hand to the one Jalen Turner landed to knock out Bobby Green.
Mick looks like way more willing and able to do this. Like Adams is still going to throw punches, but
that's the thing. That's how
There's
this
there you go, Jed. Oh,
that's
Terrell gets a knock.
He's down.
I don't think that's a knockdown. That looked like a push down.
No,
I mean, they're counting it like it's
not
a
a push
knockdown.
down.
It looked like a push down.
Nope.
Looked like he was over him and shoved him down.
You think Adams right now? You think he got pushed down? That's the man that got hit.
Well, I think he may have given up because he's tired. But that's the thing about this sport, man. It is just you have to have enough competency to not. He knocked down for real that time.
He done.
We done. We out, kid.
He done.
I mean, he rolled to his back.
He done.
We're out.
He gets
when you
revenge.
Roll to your back. That's the universal sign of I'm out of here.
Mick Terrell, the new BKFC heavyweight champion. That is a blood angel. Yeah.
That is tough scenes there. Yeah, this sport is really just about the dog. It's just about you being crazier than your opponent.
And
willing to go to the dark place. Man, I don't think we're going to hit the over in the Michigan-Iowa game, fellas. It's 26-0 now.
What's the actual number? Like
here's that push down.
I believe the over was 33.
Here's that push down.
No, that's the
finish. That's knockout. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, it's not the push down. That's the right hand that puts him to the wind and ghosts.
God, this is so dramatic in
Look
slow motion.
That is such a dramatic fall from him.
Yeah, the slow motion.
That's like I got sniper shot. Because both of his arms were in the air, like they weren't defending him; they were just up. So he just kind of.
He's.
Oh my heavens! Oh.
So we're gonna have to do the trilogy.
Heavens to Betsy.
We're gonna have to do the trilogy here. It's gonna have to happen now.
Yeah, man,
that was fun and violent.
It is. I love that BKFC has like carved this niche out for himself, and just like it is what it is. It's very appealing, but it's not for everybody. It's great.
It is pretty damn
like
fun.
Can you imagine Demetrius Johnson doing this? Like it's just not. Man. It just doesn't. I'm not saying that he would even be bad at it, but it's just not who he is. Is not this.
I don't know. I think Demetrius Johnson wouldn't mind doing bare knuckle MMA.
Yes, Well, I think that's for sure true.
Yeah.
But
Only
I don't
because
think he'd ever do this.
Only because it takes away too much of his skill set. That's the only reason why. But I think
because it's just about being a crazy person. Give me Figgy Smalls doing this, guys. Figgy Smalls versus John Dodson. It's all I need in this avenue.
That's why I realized. I was like, why isn't John Dodson on this card? I forgot he is fighting on the Ryzen New Year's Eve card in just a couple of weeks. So, that was why he's
probably
on
do this sometime. I also really appreciate that about Feldman. He recognizes that, like, I'll let these dudes do other stuff too. Like, there's no reason to be restricted
it benefits everyone
in that way. Yeah, it does.
The fight for John Dodson and BKFC would be Manel Cobb. That's the one. John Dodson,
that would
Manel
also
Cobb,
be sick.
BKFC would be the best.
That would also be sick.
Well, keep your pants on, Adams.
I mean, it's John Lineker. We could do John Lineker, John Dodson. Just
whoa,
Tyrrell getting his belt. How do we feel about the BKFC belt, boys? What are we thinking here? It's very circular.
I don't know.
It's very nondescript.
Don't like it.
It feels like
it should just be a big fist.
Yeah.
I feel like David Feldman is never happy enough. Like, he always seems stressed out and not like.
I think he is stressed out, honestly. I think
I'm sure
he had places to go. Like, he's not just
there.
Yeah,
he's got an event working. Yeah, but like,
I feel like a guy who had to mortgage his house to put on an event.
Yeah.
Before.
I'm not saying he shouldn't be stressed out. I'd be deeply stressed out. But like, you're the face of things. Let's get it going. Let's bring up the high energy vibes,
I mean, they got the cool smoke cannons. That's pretty cool.
Particularly because the fighter you're standing next to almost exclusively looks like trash because they just went through hell and they are physically and emotionally spent because they just went through hell.
No post-fight interview, which we're not.
I could mess around with the BKFC hat.
I think
BKFC, holler at your boy. Let's ship me some merch. I'll rock it on programs.
You've worn
several of these
BKFC shirts, the PFL hat on these pros.
I do. I will continue to wear this PFL hat. Several of these BKFC shirts actually look quite good. Plus, that'd be the real head stuff, like if you walk around and you see somebody rocking a BKFC shirt, you know that they know, like they're good people. If you see someone wearing a UFC fight kit, you're just like, oh, stay away.
I did notice that Scott. Arnold Adams did almost pull his pants down. He was so concussed, I think.
Yes.
Maybe his balls was just hot.
I get it.
True. It's possible. We're about to have another title. Oh, there's the happy-go-lucky Dave Feldman, who apparently is the fastest runner alive.
Happier though.
He is the fastest runner alive. Somehow he darted out of the ring and sprinted to the back in 30 seconds.
That would be why he was stressed, I guess. He had to get back there.
Places to go.
There's no way this is a pre-tape. He ran just super fast and doesn't even look out of breath. It's impressive.
He could also maybe use some concealer. Like, got this big bright light in his face.
We can't all be all things, Jed.
Look, I'm just saying, this all comes from a place of love. Just trying to help all aspects of the show. I want BKFC to thrive because, frankly, we're lost Bellator. We are running out of organizations to put in our yearly draft. If BKFC goes under like Eagle FC did, we're screwed.
He just said it. Yeah, they sold over 8,000 tickets to this event.
Oh yeah.
You know who didn't sell 8,000 tickets to like any event this year? The co-leader. And BKFC just randomly
why would you go see PFL live when you don't see the stats? You can't really get the true essence of how smart that cage is live. You have to be at home.
I mean, I want to be clear. I think that is a huge downfall. They should absolutely, if they're going to go in on the smart cage, you should like make that a live experience thing too. Or like just straight up, if this is so stupid, but it's so true. If they just put an active crowd meter on the smart cage to be like, and that the crowd could see the decibel volume they get to cheering, people would cheer their minds out because that's the exact sort of stupid thing that people who have nothing to do in the audience would be like, yeah, let's get that thing really high. It would be great. You could do a bunch of stuff like that, but they're not going to. But yes, the PFL has not sold 8,000 tickets. They couldn't see 8,000 people at the venue that they do it in Atlanta. But they do actually, their live show is better than their broadcast show. It moves a little quicker. It feels better. They have other stuff to do outside of the cage, which is cool. So it's not a bad live show, but they haven't sold 8,000 like Davey Feld's just pulled.
I think those stupid circular cages that they use are just such a horrible live experience viewing because there's so many freaking poles. Ugh.
I mean, it's very not optimal, but
yeah, for the live experience.
That's pretty low on the list of things I care about. Though it is also the easiest lift to fix.
All right, hold on a moment.
I love the BKFC logo because it's a generic fist, and that's really funny to me. When we were making the Damn They Were Good logo, I was like, I need to get a generic fist image. We did it, and it's the same one BKFC uses.
What you looking at, Mr.?
What are you looking at?
They just announced the main event for February 2nd. Luis Palomino versus Austin Trout will be the main event. That is
Luis Palomino didn't get his wish.
Austin Trout, huh?
I mean, look, that fight's going to be quite fun, but
super fun.
Luis Palomino comes into this event and is like, hey, let me fight the winner of the main event. And instead, Feldman was like, no, I've already got plans.
That's, yeah.
Is Austin Trout the only semi-active high-level boxer to take multiple tries at bare knuckle? I know the other boxers have done it, but like high level, guys who have been on like big cards.
I can't
think of any off the top of my head, but
I know Paulie did one fight, but that was it. But he was kind of retired. Trout, not at his prime, but
like Ishii Smith did Ken Shamrock's first card, and like all those crazy fights on Shamrock's cards were like absolutely insane. They're all nuts. And then like Ishii Smith goes in and just like he fights Esteban Payan and just like boxes him. Like he just like straight up boxes him. And I'm just like, this guy would beat anybody in this sport because he just boxes. Like it's not, it was like true to form that this is not, like it is a barbaric sport, but if you just actually know how to box, you're going to win pretty much every single fight that you have in this sport. And that's what like Ishii Smith showed as opposed to everybody else. But I watched Mark Godbeer almost kill Jack May that night too. That was pretty wild.
Here FSU has functionally won this game, boys. Just so we're clear. Michigan did win. FSU has functionally won. They are up 10 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds to play. So It would appear that Alabama will not be in the playoffs. Suck it, losers.
Yeah, but is it like they have no chance of getting in?
It's not no chance, but it's pretty unlikely.
Even in like today's day and age where we want ratings and shit like that? You don't think?
Well, the team that they would bump out is Texas, who will do a pretty decent job on its own right of getting ratings. The true wild card scenario would be if the selectors bumped FSU to number 5, undefeated conference champion FSU to number 5, and put Texas and Alabama in. But that seems that would honestly probably be the right answer if you were just going on who's the best teams left, quote unquote, because FSU lost their quarterback last game and they are not nearly as good without him. But I just don't see it. I think FSU, Washington, Michigan are all in as undefeated conference champions, and Texas, because they whomped Bama at Tuscaloosa, gets to get in the 4 spot.
This
So all
Howard Davis,
Bama did was hurt
fight's
the
gonna be really
SEC
good.
today. That's all they did. All you did was make a nation weaker.
Nice job, Mike
A few,
Bobo.
a few good men's.
Yes.
All you did was ruin a country, Cappy. That's all you did.
Do we have any questions from the peeps?
Oh, sorry, I'm busy doing it low.
Oh yes,
right
fair,
now.
fair,
Yeah.
fair, fair,
Sorry,
fair.
sorry.
Yes, multiple things going
We've
on.
got
right now.
we've got walkouts for what this
Kai
is the Stewart
Stewart.
Davis feat. Kai Stewart
Yes.
has a spectacular mustache.
This will be a fun fight. It's probably going to the cards. I'll be shocked if it doesn't go to the cards,
Oh,
and it's going to be a
guys.
good one.
Kai Stewart with the showmanship.
We're doing multiple things, trying to get this post show up on the podcast network for UFC Austin.
Woo.
This dude's dancing. I mean, just dancing away with the Raleigh Fingers mustache. Getting ready to get into a bare knuckle scrap.
Horrific haircut, by the way, as well. Just like really lined up. Like is well coiffed.
Yes. He's doing a very nice job.
Louisville QB, you can't take that sack, my man. Oh, my brother in Christ, you can't do that. It was 4th and 3, and he got sacked for 20 yards loss. Like just to lose the game outright, basically. You just can't be doing that.
Does he have a Kai Stewart? Was that a wrestling? USA Wrestling tattoo on his back?
Let me see.
Turn around.
I believe it
looks
is.
like it.
Oh yeah,
It looks
or
like
something
it.
wrestling.
It's almost definitely the USA Wrestling. I mean, the ring announcer just resplendent in this outfit.
Very nice guy.
Oh.
Very, very nice guy.
I mean, look at the digs. Bruce Buffer, you are on notice.
This guy is way more excited than Bruce, too.
Bruce has been bailing it in for years. It's okay.
How dare you?
Whoa, this guy looks intense.
It's going to be a good one. These guys are both very, very good at this. Howard Davis from Broward County, Florida. Yeah, this dude looks ready to go. I mean, they're really in there. This is a long intro.
I like it.
Yeah.
I might. This is the. I don't mind it
This
slowing
man
down
has a
for this stuff.
incredible series of tattoos, though.
It's just all over the place.
Let me tell you, I don't know if David Feldman is like intentionally doing this or not. I hope he is, because this would be like high level promoting. Every fighter in these things always has like a very distinct visual style, like which really stands out as opposed to the monochromatic version that the UFC rolls out, where everyone's in their stupid fight kits and there's no personality. And like the best you get is occasionally they wear a funny hat or whatever. Like, look at the two dudes who are about to fight. Look at both of them. Like they have a very clear visual style that sets them apart, and
that's great.
Like, little things like that matter.
I was watching even tonight's card with who's the guy that fought Clay Guida, Joaquin Silva.
Joaquin Silva, yeah.
I was like, oh, I've watched this guy fight multiple times, and I don't remember him at all.
Dude, he's a creative fighter, because that's like half the fighters now are just, I don't know. There's a generic fighter template that this dude looks like, and there's nothing to set him apart. Both of these two dudes are distinctly unique in the BKFC right now.
We're underway.
We are.
We're 20 seconds in, 140, 139, 138.
So
into round
Davis's
number one.
shorts are weird.
They're super weird.
They are like they're like Thai style boxing shorts, but it's like wearing them off centered almost. Like I don't know what's happening there.
And he's
It's
got
very
like
weird where the flaps
he's got
are.
basketball shorts right underneath them.
Yeah,
It's a choice. It's a choice.
It is
But
a choice.
whatever works. He's the champ. He's the champ.
I mean, yeah.
Kai looks
time-
very small.
Right.
Oh,
Stewart
what
looks
time do
small.
you
He's
guys have?
showing a lot of speed in there. I've got
time do you guys
103.
have?
101, 1
101.
minute,
Okay, we're about the
59,
same. We're about the
58.
same.
Yep.
All right, good.
Me and Mike are on the same sked.
All right.
Oh,
Oh, whoa, what's going on? What's going on?
Kai
Hey,
Stewart
Kai.
kept swinging punches, as he should have, frankly. Ref did not stop it, but Davis complains of a low blow at the referee, and Kai Stewart just keeps punching him until the referee jumps
As
in
he
there.
should. Very smart.
Yeah.
The referee didn't stop it.
Referee didn't stop it. Also,
Oh, my
am I crazy, or is Davis actually fighting in Jordans?
Looks like Adidas.
I can't. Oh, they do. Okay. Yeah, that was just me being wrong then. I was like, those look like high tops, but no. Okay, yeah, we're good.
Nike's
Actually,
on the
not
other
sure they're
side,
even
though.
Adidas, though. Yeah, I actually don't think they're Adidas. I think that says All In.
I don't know what's happening.
Whew. Davis is.
Oh, these guys are chucking them.
I mean, a lot of speed in here. Stewart showing a lot of
technique.
angles and then just leaping in and just eats a series of punches for doing that. Cow catcher.
Wrestling.
You just
Wrestling.
throw him with the cow catcher, man.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh,
Ooh, I thought I was going to put him to a knee.
It's very tough. These guys are
No,
both.
we've got a
super
cut.
duper
We've got a
durable.
cut opened up. Looks like on the top of the head is
ear.
Stewart.
Oh, the head. Yeah.
Not a bad place. Not a bad
Fine
place.
place. Yeah, it looks like it's on the hairline somewhere.
My bad. Head.
Also,
Unlike
looks
the
like
Jimmy
it might have
Rivera
come from
one.
this headbutt.
Oh, look at that. Look at that.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
yeah, he just
wow.
he
He's-
whomps him right in there.
monkey. Yeah, monkey steals peach type of move. Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
that was a.
I can't. Good. Yeah,
guys
good
are
job with the
having so much
replays,
fun.
BKFC. Good job with the replays.
I mean, I'm telling you, the Howard Davis's coach, the one's giving him instructions, big smile on his face, saying real positive. Gotta love it. On the other side, Kai Stewart looks like he's getting screamed at, which is, hey, it works.
I think he won the round though.
Yeah.
I don't know how long he can keep doing it. It's a very energy intensive thing. Like he is leaping in and charging, but do you think he landed more in that fight, even, taking into account the low blow?
Yeah.
These little short baby punches. He eats a big right hand there, though.
Ooh.
I mean, Stewart is fighting appropriately. He's all the way in or all the way out.
Yeah. He just charges in, gets out.
Just trying to get in close to mitigate the size difference because he is very noticeably smaller than Davis in there. He's really busy with these little short shots that probably aren't much, but I don't know. They cut.
It seems like
That's what they said about Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Well, Brock Lesnar's a little bit different. Not everyone believes that because apparently people are fucking insane. But
Oh my
Brock Lesnar is
God.
one of the most athletic people alive. So,
it's
The takes are
interesting.
real bad on Thanksgiving week after we
dude, it
released that
was
episode.
as mad as I am today about the unpleasantness. I was in a deep well of fury on Thanksgiving with the people who just don't understand anything. Apparently, no, Brock Lesnar wasn't athletic. He was just on steroids. He wasn't even very good. He didn't look athletic against
pretty
Cain
funny.
Velasquez. Actually, that's all he looked. All he looked against Cain was unreal, otherworldly athletic, and then Cain beat the hell out of him because he's a better fighter.
Oy.
Yeah, he wasn't. Oh yeah, I saw some of those takes. I was like,
It was so bad.
I was like, get
Actually,
the
Stipe is probably a better athlete. That is, Ronda Rousey's a better athlete. I'm sorry, what?
Excuse me.
What? Lunatics.
People are wild.
Oh.
People are wild.
I blame AK entirely because AK was like, "Hey, have you seen this? Do you think they're intentionally trolling you?" And I was like, "I hadn't seen it, AK." And then I was like, "I don't think they're intentionally trolling me, but it would be a really good one if they were."
Yeah, I mean that's troll job if there ever was one.
I think Stewart took that round.
I think so. He might be up two here.
Yeah,
But who knows?
I feel like it. Yeah.
Feels like it, but that round,
That strategy of just
I'm
diving
less
straight in
convinced than the first one.
when Davis only seems to be punching just the top of his head, which is only going to hurt Davis's hand eventually. Like, it seems like unless he steps back and hits Kai Stewart with an uppercut,
Yeah.
the strategy will work for a while.
Yeah, just if you can catch him coming in. Oh, that's a good right hand I missed.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm kind of waiting for Davis just to step back and throw an uppercut as Kai just lowers his head down there.
Yeah. I mean, uppercut would, yeah, that's a solid idea, Casey. I like this plan. Because he's not hiding his intentions to charge in.
Yeah.
Right?
And bare knuckle wise, like he'll take those. Oh, he tried to start fast. Yeah.
Yeah, good start. It's also he did fire an uppercut through the window there. I don't think he quite landed. But Stewart's now starting to really get Davis backing up consistently with pressure, and then he can lunge in with Davis against the ropes, and that's taking away his avenues.
Yeah, I love this strategy.
Yeah, Davis has got to get to open space and start hitting him. Yeah, he's got to start pushing. Got to start pushing Stewart back.
42 to 12.
He's going to have to push Stewart back, or he's going to have to fight backwards a little better.
Mm-hmm.
They're both like landing at like 90%.
Put a jab. Just put a jab into the space. Jab uppercut. Let's see what happens with it.
Man,
I love the charge and body shot.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yeah, Stewart's starting to do the fun thing where he charges in, gets Davis back, then shoves him to release and fires a right hand on the exchange.
Yeah,
Stewart is fighting quite a fun fight.
Yeah, it's the breaks that Stewart is going to get the big shots with the.
Yep,
that break, right. It's kind of repetitive, but unless Stewart can stop it, yeah, there's no reason for Stewart to change it.
No, yeah. Oh. I mean, and that was one good shot from Davis in there, but Stewart just is relentless. I mean, this is a dogged assault.
I like this. What weight is this? Do you know?
I can find out for you.
45? 45?
145.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, 45. Kai could probably go to 35.
I like how Kai fell to a knee and just fought through it.
And
now the referee is stopping him. Yeah. His forward momentum took him to a knee and was just like, I'll just keep using this up. Ooh.
Round 3 in the books.
Kai's taking a couple of big breaths now, though.
Yeah, Kai got a little undisciplined toward the end of that round. He just started brawling and throwing wild hooks, which
just reckless pressure now.
Yeah. Yeah, he has to keep moving forward. I don't know how long he can keep that kind of, I don't know, that wrestler type of I'm just going to keep shooting almost.
That may be what Davis's corner's thinking right now. He's tired himself out. We've done what we've needed to do. Davis isn't taking a deep breath at all.
Yeah, it's a super high energy style that Kai is fighting. Super high energy. Yep. Which, for 3 rounds, but it's 5 rounds, so.
They're telling him probably dude, he's getting tired. Just wait him out. But you kind of have to go now. Can't wait any longer.
There's no more waiting.
It's round 4. We got to go.
Yep. We're through 3 rounds, and you have not won one of them.
Sure.
All
right. We're on the line. Howard got one toe over the line.
There we go.
Oh, Kai just that quick move. I love the feint too. He's like, I'm gonna run. Nope, just joking. No, I'm gonna run. Just joking. No, I'm gonna run. Boom, and he punched him in the face. The little tackle. The ref's finally calling it.
Yeah. The refs. Ooh, there was an uppercut. Davis finally threw that uppercut. Almost landed.
Yep. The referee's finally catching on to what Kai's doing. Because Kai is just tackling him to the rope.
Yeah.
The more this fight's going on, the more Kai is just tackling. Oh! I'm a little ahead of y'all. You'll see in a second.
The headbutt?
He throws an uppercut off it. He throws an uppercut off a tough exchange when the fight is stopped. Kai is really flirting with that line.
Oh, you're way ahead. You're like 20 seconds ahead of us.
Yeah, I accidentally hit the live button again, and I was going to wait till the next round.
It stopped at 58 where we're at right now.
Okay. You tell me when you get to 51.
Okay.
All right. Referee, it just consistent with the UFC and MMA, no point deductions, not a single one. 53, 52, 51.
Boom.
All right.
Yeah,
There we go.
accidentally hit the live, and I was like, "Oh, this isn't gonna go great." So
Oh, you'll see. It's never a good sign on a watch where he's like, you'll see.
yeah, you'll figure it out. It's
You'll
coming.
see.
Don't worry.
This is exactly like I would think a wrestler would fight bare knuckle.
Yeah. Davis is starting to come on a little stronger, though.
Oh, for sure. I think he's finally getting the
yeah.
timing of Stewart's
He
timing.
is.
Of it
Oh,
a
he
bit.
just ate a shot that has him not feeling terrifically, though. He is starting to really try and whip that uppercut there, but it might be too late. Also, Stewart is leading with his head down a little less now, too. Oh, right before the bell, a big one pops in. Oh, and a big right hand. Ooh. Stewart is a tough SOB.
Woo. That was
Davis
a great
knows
round.
the momentum has changed.
Davis's round for sure, but
I think he won it at the end there for sure. But
Davis,
Stewart is a tough SOB in there. He ate a couple of big shots.
This is a good fight. Boom. Yeah, Davis finally started throwing those uppercuts.
And you got a couple of very decent hooks in too.
Yeah, Kai started bringing his head up higher. Yep.
Well, when you get uppercut, your head comes up a little bit, and then the hook can go. Sometimes fighting is not that complicated. Like, it was always sneaking. My favorite thing about Khabib is that, like, his striking game was a ton of uppercuts and a ton of jump knees. Why? Well, because that is going to naturally get your head to move upward and your posture and stance to get more vertical. Which means
grab those legs.
Get on those legs, baby. Because if you're down here, a jump knee is going to freaking blow your doors off.
Oh. So I don't know where you guys are at. 53, 52, 51.
I'm with you. Yep.
Oh. Even BKFC didn't even know what was happening because the clock just went really quick. So I'm at 41, 40, 39. Yeah.
Oh, good body shot from Stewart. And another good left hand tucked in there, too.
Very nice.
Punch
Kai getting cray-cray. I like it.
Punch the body.
Yeah, body shots, like, you're right. Not enough body shots.
Nobody does it enough. Particularly in a sport where, like, if you do make it out of the first 2 rounds or whatever, you are just going to be sucking wind because the pace is unreal. Like, just eat that gas tank.
Jeez. Did you see the numbers in round 2? Kai Stewart outlanded Davis 45-6 in round 2. That's friggin' insane. It's a big gap.
I mean,
Davis
Stewart
is going for the finish. He knows he
Stewart
needs
is
to
still
knock out
just
here.
staying right in his box, though. Like, oh, good uppercut.
Oh, that was nice.
Stewart's starting to find his own uppercut a little more here.
40 seconds.
Swung for the fences.
Good scrap.
It was really fun. Stewart, I think as long as you don't get knocked out, you're going to get a dubs here.
Oh, good left hand from Stewart.
Oh, good left hand.
Oh, can you get a knockdown? Oh, man. Ooh, Davis is tough too, man.
I mean, they are both.
He's starting to wear it.
Wearing it.
All right.
Ooh, if you were a little longer, that left to finish would have been a staple.
Good fight, man.
4-1 Stewart for me.
Yeah, 4-1, 3-2, something like that. But I think Stewart did enough at the beginning and just had to hold on, pretty much.
Yep.
Did enough damage to slow down Davis, and Davis just had too much to make up toward the end, I think.
We shall see. We'll see how the judges rule this one.
Gentlemen.
Maybe Jacob Montalvo took a quick trip to Salt Lake City. Yeah, he's not a great ref, and he's not a great judge. He did some bad officiating in multiple ways on this Austin card. First, he scored the Jamie Lynn Horth Veronica Hardy fight for Jamie Lynn Horth, which I just don't know what friggin' planet you were watching that fight from. And then him reffing the Misha Tate Julia Avila fight. And let me just say before I get this out that there's nothing that that would have changed the outcome of this fight. But the fact that Misha Tate was grabbing the fence, like straight up grabbing the fence right in front of him, and he's like, "Hey, stop grabbing the fence," and she's like, "Okay," and then she grabs it more, and then he tries to like pull her hand out, and she refuses to pull her hand out, and he still doesn't call anything, like not even a stoppage of the action, is just infuriating.
Why would you need to?
I don't get it. Just you don't have to deduct a point. Just go. You know what? Automatic stand up. You're
like be like, hey, stop. Take your fucking fingers out of the fence. I'm staring at you, yelling at you to take your fingers out of the fence. And she wouldn't do it. And nothing happened.
Why would you do something if you know that you won't be penalized? That would just be stupid on her part to adhere to rules that are fake. This isn't hard. This isn't hard. Like, just punish people for breaking rules. Take points. Take points for every single thing that happens. I'm open to the idea of just giving position for things like fence grabs, but just take points. Guarantee you, if you set that as a standard within 2 months, no one would foul anymore.
I think
because in training they would be like, "Hey, this is too risky."
Fence grabs go way down. I don't know about the other things. Those things just.
There you go.
I think some other stuff will happen because it will happen, but Habib had 0 fouls in his entire career.
That's only Habib, though. That's just...
I know that's only, but like there are other fighters who have done that because you are choosing to engage in, different things that are more open. If you knew that you might lose a point if you hit a low kick, you're probably going to go inside low kicks like a little less because it opens up. Outside low kicks aren't going to end up in a groin shot, like you're making that determination because you know that at the worst it's not really going to hurt you. But like you can get that out. You can legislate that behavior out if you did it appropriately. But they're never going to do it.
Kai Stewart wins. Unanimous decision.
Hey, judges got it right.
Good win. Judges got it right. Good win. His terrific mustache is no longer as terrific, but and his hair no longer finely coiffed.
49, 40, 49, 46, 49, 48. Yeah.
Why is there a medal?
I mean, it's just a thing he likes. For those
I think
wondering,
it is a thing from him because it's certainly not from BKFC, I don't think, right?
49, 46, 49, 46, 48, 47 were the tallies.
Yeah.
But Kai Stewart remains the featherweight champion. So now we got 2 fights to go. We got Christine Faria versus Beck Rawlings. We got Mike Perry versus Eddie Alvarez. That's it. Down to 2.
Right. I'm very hyped for this ladies fight. I think I'm happy.
Quite fun.
I'm happy of the positioning that how BKFC put this title fight at the top, and they chose to put the ladies title fight as the co-main. So good job. Good card placement.
Kai Stewart, what a guy. Just looking at the back and forth on ticket sales and who the actual co-leader in the space is just like this. The co-leader thing is he
shotgunning a monster? He's shotgunning. He's shotgunning energy drink right now.
It's a bucked up, Casey. It's a bucked up. I didn't even know I didn't even know.
Is that like malt liquor?
No, it's an energy drink.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah,
it's like I don't know.
Get with it.
Bucked
bro.
Up. The only thing I've ever seen. I didn't.
Shirt. Shotgunning an energy drink sounds like a absolute nightmare.
Yeah, I was thinking that too.
Bucked Up. Yeah, the only thing for Bucked Up I've ever seen was like the pre-workouts, like in the little tubs. I didn't even know it was an energy drink until right now. So thank you, BKFC. You've taught me something. We're getting close, baby. We are getting close. Christine Faria is very good at this bare knuckle boxing thing. Like very, very good at it.
She and Beck Rollins are like perfect foils for one another. It's like their whole aesthetic is different. Like they hate each other. It's awesome.
Two Invicta FC vets.
Right? Got the commercial going on here. We'll let you know. We'll also be obviously tweeting out right before the Perry Alvarez fight starts that shit's about to hit the fan and go down. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. Anybody picking Eddie Alvarez to do the damn thing tonight? You're pointing at yourself. I think you're muted.
This guy. Sorry.
You're picking Eddie Alvarez.
I ain't
Wow.
Dude, Eddie Alvarez he's close to my heart because his fights. I've talked to Eddie about this actually. His fights with I forgot his name. Joaquin Hansen, is that his name? And Coward Jerry in the Dream tournaments, freaking truly made me an MMA fan. Waking up at 3 a.m. to watch those on HDNet and I think the lightweight tournament in Dream, just incredible fights. Like I just, there's just a few fights they kind of got you into the fandom. Yeah, I remember the Brock Lesnar fights or whatever, but as watching Eddie in those Dream fights in the middle of the night, like just made me a fan forever of his. So I'm gonna go Eddie. How old is Eddie though? 39. Wow.
So say he's almost 40. I think I've picked both dudes in different times. I bet Eddie because Eddie was like plus 290 or whatever, and that feels like a wide margin because Eddie's also a crazy person. So you put him and Mike in there together, and they could just be crazy at each other, and it wouldn't shock me if Eddie won, but I do think he's going to be smaller, and this does appear to be Mike's like best zone. So I'll pick Eddie because I think it would just be cooler if he won. But if picking mattered to me, I would probably say Mike Perry is more likely to win.
Yep. We'll see what happens. The pacing of this BKFC card, well, it's not bad. It's a little slower than usual. A lot more commercials. It's slogging a little bit more than it usually is, but looks like we're promoting the co-main event now, which is good.
Yeah, I feel good with the pacing. I feel good.
Yeah, it's way better than anybody else.
Dude, oh man. I don't know how it was for you in everyone's different region. The UFC Austin card on my ESPN Plus feed, they showed the same freaking commercial. Like it'll be back to back. They'll show it 2 times in a row. I must have saw this one commercial for the California lottery at least 40 times tonight. Do y'all get the same thing? We get the same commercial pretty much over and 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 over.
Or and over.
Oh, okay, because I know it was a California lottery, so it's just for me. But like, it was, I don't know. Some nights I'm maybe a little busy. I can do other things, but I was just kind of sitting there watching it, like, just.
The commercials drive me crazy. Like. It's
a
premium that continues to go up every month. Like, I don't want to see the same commercial 1,000 times. I really don't.
I didn't get to see Bobby Green or Jalen Turner's walkout, the co-main event walkouts, because I had to watch the same commercial. Just
we got all the prelim walkouts.
Yeah, I saw prelim walkouts. It was weird. Yeah, but not
all of them. We got all the prelim walkouts, every single one.
But then we get
even Cody Brundage. We got Cody Brundage.
He walked out to Mariah Carey's Fantasy. It was so exciting.
Did he actually walk out to Fantasy, or did he walk? Because that song sampled a bunch. I was not.
No, he walked out to Fantasy, and I was kind of upset. The guy who he fought that he slammed and beat, he's from Texas, but he walked out to a Johnny Cash song. Who's from Tennessee, and he walked out the Folsom County Prison song.
Folsom Prison.
Which isn't about Texas. There's so many good Texas songs you're gonna walk out to, man. I'm just saying.
I mean, Folsom. It's not really about Tennessee either. It's just about prison.
Yeah, I know, but there's just so many good Texas songs.
Prison. Let me tell you, Casey, in this country, there's prison in every state. Several of them. A lot of them, in fact. We got a lot of those. You can
There's a
understand.
lot of good country in Texas. You can walk out to some Georgia. Yeah. I was disappointed.
Well, I'm never going to knock a man for coming out to the man. The Man in Black. Come on. Johnny Cash. Terrific.
We're slow. Yeah, we're slowing down here. We're back to the desk.
Yeah. It's the co-main guy, you know.
Cyrus Fees. What a name.
All right, let me see.
If you watch Contender Series a couple years back, he was the ring announcer. I think the pandemic episodes for a little while. And then they
I
switched
did
to
not
Dotson.
start watching Contender Series until this season when I had to do a write-up on it.
Really? You didn't even watch like the first 2 seasons?
I probably watched the first event to see it. I'm almost sure I did because like it was new and let's see what it's about. And then I was like, oh, it's 5 fights on Tuesday between fighters that I don't particularly like. They're fine, but whatever. I've seen some of the fights certainly afterwards, like going back and watching tape on fighters, but I rarely watch. I will moving forward because I'm writing up on them now, but I don't know.
The first season
I like
is
having
best.
Tuesdays off in my life. It was a good time.
Yeah. The first 2 seasons were incredible. Like it was the best. It wasn't just you win and you get a contract. It was like you had to stand out to get a contract, like really truly stand out to get one. And that's obviously not the case anymore. All you have to do is like show up and win. You could even lose and get a contract on the
which I actually
series.
don't mind, but they just seem to be. It's just clear what they're doing now. I've never liked the concept of Contender Series, but whatever. But
yeah,
I will say the one show I watched from beginning to end for Contender Series was one of the I think the second Bo Nickel one, which I'm kind of curious what their highest rated Contender Series episode was ever, because I wonder if it was that Bo Nickel one for the second one. For some reason I watched that one, and I gotta say I was really impressed at how confusing this looks, because it looks exactly like a UFC Apex card. Like I couldn't tell the difference, to be honest.
Yeah,
and it was 100% by design, you know. But when they start fighting, I was like, oh, unless you're like just a complete, you know, guys like us, no, I think 99% of sports fans won't know the difference. Oh, we have another guest here.
and that's what made
Oh, Dewey, fantastic, because I'll be leaving soon.
Oh,
yeah, because that's what made the first season so special. Was they didn't, outside of like the Ultimate Fighter, you never saw fights in the tough gym, unless it was this. It was just so much better, man. Just so much better. I remember that first card. Kurt Holloway versus Matt Bissett was the main event for the first Contender Series card.
Man, Kurt Holloway just been around the block.
Yeah, dude. And he wins the contract, and then he tests positive, and he's out of the UFC. Doesn't get another shot until he goes on the Ultimate Fighter all these years.
Until he goes on Tough,
he's
the other thing. And then he wins Tough.
Then he wins Tough, and now he's back. But Bissett eventually got his shot, so.
and
What's going on? Hey!
Ooh,
can we hear you,
Look how
Shane?
comfy you look.
Darth Heen.
What's up, fellas?
Hey,
What's up?
Are you trying to beckon us to the dark side? What the hell is this outfit?
You know, I was getting drowned in editorial work, so you got to get comfy when you're writing so much.
is this your post fight outfit? Are we getting like
Dude, it is so incredibly cold in my house. My wife keeps this house so damn cold, and so I'm just rocking with it.
All right.
I feel like the watch along is a little bit more laid back than the post show, you know?
Fair enough.
It's been fun. We had some heavyweights slapping around in there, which is always fun. And then we had a very technical featherweight title fight. And then Jed sang the praises of Mike Bobo and says Georgia should re-sign him to a multi-year deal, upwards of 10 years, he said.
No.
Jed, I have a question for you.
Free Mike Bobo.
I've never heard of your Lord and Savior Mike Bobo until tonight.
Worst man alive.
But you sort of gave me a quick recap of how this happens. My question to you was like, how does the guy who got fired end up back in the same position like 2 years later? Like, how does that even?
It wasn't 2 years later. It was a long time later. So he was the OC under Mark Richt for a long time, and then he left. He was the head coach at Colorado State, where he consistently took the vaunted Colorado State team to 7-6 every year, and lost every bowl game he played in. And then he bounced around. He ended up on our staff like in like 2020 as like a quarterbacks coach and like doing different things, but not actually coordinating the offense. But then our offensive coordinator, Todd Monken, for our 2 national championships, he is now the OC for the Baltimore Ravens. They picked him up last year, and Mike Bobo got promoted despite everyone knowing that, hey, he can't do this. He has consistently failed at this over his long career. And guess what? He failed at it in the biggest stage in the biggest moment.
Ooh.
And now we're here.
So Shaheen, where are you at? Where are you at in your stream? We're
I was
all
about to
synced
ask.
up.
Oh yeah,
We're
we
all-
do
we're
have to
all-
sync. That's true.
We're all synced up. Where Beck Rawlings is now getting her Vaseline's up. Are you-
Okay, I'm exactly where you are. She's stepping into the ring for me.
No, wait. Pause it right now. Pause it.
Pausing it.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right when she steps in the ring, and then you can play.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to be like a second ahead.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
that.
So she is stepping in the ring right now.
Bang.
All right. So hopefully that'll get us closer.
I just got to say congratulations to Mike Bobo, because whoever this man is, the fact that he's able to get these positions with that name, you won in life, my friend. You really did it.
Look, there is absolutely nothing better in life than being frankly, I don't know how to phrase this, not like objectively awful football coach, good enough to trick people into thinking you are good enough, but not actually good. So then you can just take the checks that they give you. You know, like
I love that.
Texas A, like Jimbo Fisher getting 75 mil from Texas A&M to not coach there is awesome. Like
That's the dream.
I would love that
That's
to be
what
my
the dream.
job.
Also, I love that Mike left for a bit, came back to more Bobo talk. Good
No,
stuff.
this was Jimbo Fisher talk.
It was kind of the same.
I mean, it's all the same.
What are the picks here? Where are you guys leaning on this co-main?
I'm going for Feria here.
Yeah.
Faria, I'm still not really sure. how to pronounce her name. Faria.
I think it's Faria. I'm going Faria. I think Faria is the best bare knuckle.
It just feels like it should be Fajeda, but
She's
missing
kind of
a
the Mike
couple
Perry of
letters
it,
there.
right? Like
she
she's
is
built
actually
for this.
she is the Mike Perry, where in the sense that she was a good MMA fighter, not a great one, like Mike Perry, limited, but she found her home in bare knuckle, and yeah, the sport's made for her.
She
It's
looks
just-
to me like if the apocalypse happened, she would like file her teeth into fangs and be doing just fine.
Yeah,
Like she'd be doing a-okay if we are in a desolate wasteland. She'd be thriving, frankly. Like she is
Yeah.
super built for this.
yeah.
You drop her into Mad Max and she's thriving. She's riding
Yeah.
a
Like
war wagon.
she's honestly like would be great for
Yeah,
her.
Furiosa
The
would be
end
like,
of the
you know
world
what, you,
would
you
be
drive,
a career
you drive.
improvement for her.
Furiosa.
Dude, that looks good too. I just saw that trailer. That looks
Oh, I haven't
good.
watched the trailer yet.
I'm
I'm so
ready for that.
excited. Dude, Fury Road is one of my favorite movies ever. So I'm super
It's
excited
the
about it.
best
Bro.
movie of the past 10 years.
It's the best
Maybe-
action movie, absolutely, for yeah. It's so good.
This probably isn't the right setting for it because this fight's about to start. But Casey, off air, I would love to have a longer conversation with you about Fury Road, just because you being a cinematographer, videographer, like being so deep in the weeds on that. I feel like there's so much cool cinematography and just film tricks, editing tricks within that, just to make it what it
Dude.
is. Of like 2 hours of just a sprint, basically with no dialogue, seems
And
crazy.
and you're just captivated the whole time. And there's literally kind of like if you said the plot's like group of people drive this way, then they drive that
Car
way.
trace. Yep.
That's it.
They drive and then they turn around.
Yeah, that's it. That's
It's
it.
so good.
Yeah.
If you haven't
I
watched
got-
it, watch the making of like video on it. It's like 90 minutes of the production of it, and it's insane. It's so like
It makes you even
wow.
appreciate it more. Actually,
Yeah,
you
it's
see
even
the
better.
making of it,
It's
and
so
just
good.
and yeah, I want to show you. Yeah, I'd love to talk to you more about it, especially the editing. The editing is so exquisite.
That's what I would love to talk to you about.
The
is the
editing is
editing.
yeah.
I got Beck Rawlings getting introduced right now. Same as you guys.
Yep.
Same.
Yep.
All right.
Can we just turn this into a Fury Road / George Miller appreciation? Because George Miller is an absolute legend. It's like, hey man, I know I just came off Happy Feet. Let's do Fury Road. Spent the last couple years directing Happy Feet and Happy Feet 2. Let's shift gears a little bit.
Frankly, we need to just do Fury Road watch along with Casey because that to me, that's the money shot.
I'll
time.
always watch Fury Road.
Casey, what's that movie you showed me and Jose when we were at your house like a couple years ago?
Was it with the people dancing?
Yeah.
Oh, Climax. It's called Climax, directed by Gaspar Noé. Yeah, he's
Insane.
Yeah. Oh man,
Dude,
remember
you-
we used to see each other in person every once in a while.
I know,
Just
right?
these little boxes. I'm like, hey.
Every month, one
Yeah.
of us.
We go to my garage, get all sweaty, and start hugging each other.
You would just kick my ass. Let's be honest.
No.
All right.
All right, here we go.
We are
It's
lined
starting.
up and ready to go.
So they're
Waiting for
they're
the-
towing the line right now. Everyone,
Yep.
we're on the same. We're in the same.
I
Run
love
away.
the toe in the line. The toe in the line is such a good
It worked.
gimmick.
They did it. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Give me all the
Dave,
gimmicks, man.
Yes, Dave Feldman has not changed his facial expression all night. All night.
This busy man.
Oh, good left hand from Christine.
Yeah. Popping the jab early.
Pound for pound, Christine Faria might be the best bare knuckle fighter in the world. Like pound
Possibly.
for pound, she just might be. Mike, like when we say like Christine Faria is the Mike like Mike Perry, I think Mike Perry's like her because
There
she's
you
been
go.
doing it longer.
There you go.
She just is at home in here. It's just so wild. But
Beck
Beck's been
Rollins
doing pretty
attempting to win
well.
a fight by doing nothing. It's a bold strategy to not throw any offense, but she is implementing it to perfection right now.
Like
I will say
Taylor
BKFC
Starling
is really missing out by not doing like a heavyweight women's division. Like, give me Ben Rothwell sized women doing this. I'm serious. Give
No,
me-
no, no, no.
Give me
gigantic people.
My heart skipped
wanna
to
Give
me.
me
I was like,
gigantic
oh.
people.
I was just thinking about how fun that would all be.
Beck Rollins' nose is bloodied up here.
It's about right.
So just early on for that, but something got through and busted her open. Beck is also really trying to work like a traditional high boxing guard. I'm not confident how effective that's going to be. Oh, that was a good little,
Ooh.
little mix
Change the
up.
camera angle. There we go.
Good little clash there. I love it.
Yeah. I feel like there's
Beck's always
minimal
so game for
infighting
all
here.
this.
When they get in, both parties are just throwing until they break. It's not like a hey, now that we've connected, we're just gonna hug each other for a minute.
Beck's going to be fighting off a wardrobe malfunction throughout this fight because she keeps pulling up the top.
I will say that Christine appears to have much better combat ready attire.
Yeah. She's ready for this. She doesn't need any. She just knows what to do. She knows exactly what to do.
Where's she based out of? Is it Vegas? Do you know?
Vegas.
Vegas.
She's just like, all right, this is fun. I wish this is 100 rounds.
Ooh, what a hat!
I don't even know who that is.
What's on this shirt?
Got a belt.
Violence is my answer.
There's Lorenzo Hunt. We know that.
All right, heard the bell ring. All right,
Here we go. Oh,
Shaheen,
oh,
Shaheen, you missed it. They announced Luis Palomino's next fight, and it's not against Eddie Alvarez.
Ooh.
You know, you
Yeah.
got to shoot your shot. You got to shoot your shot. Austin Trout, though, right? Like that's
I love that fight, dude.
that's interesting.
That fight's great.
Yeah, that's it.
It's a great fight. But
Trout's not
good
doing
try.
well. Oy.
You always gotta try.
Yeah. Like, first round's a little filling out round. Now they're going at it. Yep.
Who was that with the belt?
It's a great question.
I'm trying to figure this out now. I guess it's Dave Mundell.
Oh yeah, it could be.
That jab from Christine is money.
Yeah, Beck's top looks like it's. I mean, it looks
Oh!
like it's.
It was
Oh,
that was
yeah.
David Mundell.
Yep.
It's the middleweight.
Oh, geez.
Oh, you better clinch.
Beck's firing back.
Oh, okay. We're gonna see
Beck
some.
punched herself off the rope, but Fred just got
Look at
in her.
Christine's face. She's just like, oh yeah, let's keep doing this. This is fun.
Yep.
She's talking to her a little bit, smiling, like literally smiling at her. As Beck is pouring blood out of her
Oh,
face.
that's
She's got
that's
a couple of
river now.
cuts
That-
on her.
Looks like
None
her
of them are bad,
eyeballs
though.
are bleeding.
This is officially reaching Benson Henderson wiping away his hair levels of annoying for me now.
We're clinching. We're dirty boxing here. Assertive referee stepping in. Ooh, Beck. All right. All right. Christine's just so fun to watch.
Pedal down.
Good jab, and that's how we end the round.
Good.
2 rounds in. Champs up 2, probably.
Yeah, feels like it.
Yeah, definitely, right?
The first round was fairly competitive, but I still think she got it. She definitely won that round.
The King of Violence title coming up next, guys. We are very close to this fight happening.
You know what? You know what? BKFC needs. They need ref cam, but cut man cam.
Oh, that's
Can you imagine they
terrific. You
cut
can't
man
just
cam?
be giving ideas like that away for
Yeah, I
free,
know.
Casey.
You talking about GoPro, right? Like the GoPro glasses?
Yeah, like something like a live,
Yeah.
feed, like with that cut man seeing those cuts right there. I don't know. I think that, like, because I mean, come on, that's
Right,
such
like
a,
if you're watching this, there's no limit to the gross out nature of
no,
what
no,
you're
that's what
looking
I
Yeah,
mean. Like
you're already
you-
in.
You
Like, yeah.
go all in.
You're
go
already
all
in. You're already in.
Yeah.
Like
And
Jed,
that's
you always say, if you're gonna be a bear, be a grizzly.
Be a grizzly. It's one of my favorite sayings.
All right.
I love this.
round 3.
I will say I stole yuck your yum from you, and now several of my friends say yuck your yum, and they find it delightful.
This is a great one, man. It's a great one. I got that from somebody. I don't remember where, but I was like, "Oh, this is just look at it. This is so good." Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
That was a nice left
Ooh.
hand.
they're
It's a
starting
hook.
to really land,
Has there been a body shot yet? Just curious.
dude. No one throws body shots and be unless you are in a tie up
Kai
with one
Stewart.
hand like
Or Kai
locked
Stewart,
in. You're not attacking anybody.
Seems like a waste of
Strictly
knuckle
a headhunting
durability.
board.
Yeah.
You know who probably throws body shots? Austin Trout probably throws body shots.
Honestly, yes.
And that's why he wins all of his fights.
Casey, what would it take for you to do this?
Dude, I couldn't do it. I know my hands won't be able to take it. It's just that there's no way. But being that, I don't know,
That's why it's got to
maybe-
be the last fight of your career. You just
Yeah.
know that you're done.
Oh, just one. Oh,
Ooh, Beck getting in there a little bit, and then that just
That's
makes
scrappy.
Christine mad.
I don't know, Casey. I think you got that dog in you.
when,
I think you can do
Ooh,
it.
looks like Christine got a little cut opened up over the eye.
when I actually
Well,
start
that's
thinking
Beck's
dollar
blood, I
amounts,
can't
then
tell.
I'm going, oh, you know what? I don't know. I'm like, 150 maybe. Yeah.
Beck Rollins should really try coming
$150?
forward.
Oh,
Yeah. Put a K on the end, but yeah.
If Dave Feldman
Call
called
him
David
man.
Feldman right now. We'll call him right now. We'll get it going.
what if Feldman called you and was like, Casey, we'll let you fight anybody you want? Who would you pick?
in the world?
Oh, not Christine Ferrer.
Damn.
Not Christine Ferrer.
No,
Not
kidding.
her.
Yeah,
I am
don't
not
fight
fighting
her.
Yeah,
Ooh,
definitely
was
don't
Beck,
fight her.
I mean,
mean,
Beck was
right.
actually having a solid round until the end,
To
where
the
she just got clocked.
Yeah, that right hand.
Beck needs to really start coming forward more. She cannot win this fight backing up.
Nope. Oh man, I don't want to name anyone.
Oh,
Oh, that means there's a name.
buddy.
Is it?
There's a name.
Is it Mike?
I know
Bowen?
who Jed would fight. But what would happen if like Mike Bobo just really beat you badly? Like really just
Look.
embarrassed you?
That won't change my opinions on the matter.
It would make you feel worse though, for sure.
No, I don't think so. Look,
As long as you
have
land
long,
one, right?
As long as I got like, if I got one shot and I didn't get to put hands on him, then I'd feel worse. But as long as I at least got to, exercise some of my personal demons here, I'd be okay with it.
Nah, you just got Benny Dariush. That's it.
I mean, that would be tough. No one wants to get Benny Dariush. That's just it's not good for anybody.
Oh no, but Benny's about to become a verb after all this. Golly,
Dude, it's tough. It's tough.
It is
Yikes.
tough.
Could Benny go the route of Tony Ferguson?
I hope not,
Yes.
man.
He
I don't
definitely
think he'll
can.
let himself. He could. I don't think he'll let himself though.
Oh, well, I don't think he's going to let himself go the route of I'm going to fight 8 times, but I do think he could lose 2 more fights and then retire because
badly
that's just
lose.
what happened.
Like
Because he's still going to have a super high number and they're going to make him fight like Benoit
They're going to make him fight Benoit.
like that.
Yep.
And it's
We
just,
both said it.
oh no. Oh, my
also,
God.
we're
Like
back.
it's just going to be a nightmare.
Would they
That
throw
is
Patty in there with
unfortunately
him
his
if he
path,
beats
though.
Tony?
That feels
I
like
think
a
that
big
would be a
jump for
really
Patty.
bad idea if they're trying to build Patty, but
I mean,
I could see it
none of it.
happening.
Oh, hey, that was a good shot by
yeah.
Beck. That was
back-to-back
right
brutal knockout losses. This might be the
Beck's
time.
had some good spots. She's got to lead the exchanges. She needs to take the initiative, and
Oh, that was nice.
Hey,
when she
there
is,
you
she's landing.
there.
Ed Boy, we're in round 4. I see your
Oof,
mask in the
oof.
chat.
Yeah, round 4.
Oh yeah, round 4.
Oh. There-
Yeah. This is
Faria is
for-
punctuating the end of every round, just getting in and going aggro.
She doesn't even look tired or.
She doesn't. She honestly
Oh.
looks to be the best shape of anyone that has fought this evening.
I mean, she made Taylor Starling like completely quit, and we've seen
There
like
is-
there's
Yeah.
Taylor Starling is a meme forever after the Charissa
Oof.
Sagala fight where she looks like an alien doing post-fight interviews with people.
Was she the one that the video that everyone shares now? That I had the best time of my
Yes.
life. That's Taylor Starling. I couldn't
Yeah,
even tell that was
that's
Taylor
her.
Starling. I thought it was Taylor Starling, but I wasn't sure. I love how that crossed all sports. It just became a meme everywhere.
Yeah. That was her. And then she became like one of the bigger stars. And then she finally gets the title fight, and she got hit once, and she was just like, yeah, this is totally different than everything else that I've gone through. So I don't want to do this anymore. We're about to go to round 5 here.
Oh man, Lord of the Pies. That's a great point. All of Benil's knockouts are just atrocious too. Like the ones where he gets got. They're all just
when-
really,
When Benil
really
loses,
bad.
he loses
He-
big. That's
He
the
has
thing.
never been a particularly great defensive fighter.
Dude, the Barboza one sticks in my brain forever.
I mean,
All right, round
Edson
5.
Barbosa is not a dude you want to get knocked out by because it's not going to be joyful.
No.
To think about
Oh,
the number of
oh.
people Barbosa has put on like world-shattering, like highlight reels. Just, oof.
You're like for just
man,
like
if he ever
goes in and she
retires,
just
that
plays
dude is
bongos
a
with
first
her
ballot
head,
Hall
just
of
blah, blah,
Famer.
blah.
Damn.
Dude, yeah, the flurry of hooks coming from her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's-
crazy. Beck's face is getting busted.
Oy.
Man.
She's starting to get
Oh.
busted. Yeah,
Ooh,
very
my
really
goodness.
pedaling down.
Oh,
final
Wow,
rounds.
they're okay.
Oh.
Yeah, for her, like all their energy she's putting out there now. Like she's like emptying the tank.
I do love the 2-minute round.
90
sprints
seconds
and-
left. It's great.
Yeah,
For
2
the
minute rounds
sport,
for bare
it's
knuckle
perfect.
makes sense. It does make sense. Yeah,
For sure.
Boxing, no. For bare knuckle, I get it.
Beck Rawlings just punched her in the thigh, which
Yeah.
is a bold move.
good
Cotton.
move.
I dig it.
Good
Going full
move.
Benson.
You got to slow that mobility down
That's the
in the
second
fifth
time.
round of the
I
5
was
round
about to say,
fight.
shit,
Slow that mobility.
You got to take it down. This is good tactics, boys.
hey, Ferrer's gonna win this,
45.
man. But Ferrer's gonna win this. But hey, Beck, she put up a good fight. She is putting up a
She
good
did.
fight.
Beck
You know,
was
she
right
just-
in
Yeah,
there.
man.
Yeah,
Beck's got that
she-
dog in
never-
her for
yeah,
sure.
she does.
And that's the number one quality in this sport that you need to have.
It really is like the
Oh,
by far most important tool to have to compete in here.
yeah. Beck's getting dinged up real bad.
This has also been like the only fight I've watched tonight where they fought at boxing range for most of it. Beck landed a good right hand there.
She did.
Oh, that uppercut.
Oh, that was nasty.
Good.
Like,
10
these are
seconds.
two women who are actually good at this, which is quite
Yeah.
nice. Because they're staying in a range where they can punch as opposed to diving into clinches and
man.
separating.
That was sick.
It was a good fight.
That was a great
And they
round.
hug.
Good job.
They embrace.
Good
All right, y'all.
job.
I am
fight.
out.
Good job, women.
I've got to go
Great.
live blog this main event.
Oh.
War
Free
Eddie.
Mike Bobo, right? Free Mike Bobo.
No. That says fire.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it says free.
fire.
Definitely says
Look.
fire him.
Oh.
I mean,
What do you think, chat? I think chat probably thinks it's free too.
Look,
Yeah.
we can talk about later. I got to go live blog Eddie Alvarez whooping Mike Perry's ass. It's going to be a good time. If you haven't bought the pay-per-view, keep listening to
bold.
these dudes, but just come on over. Check out the blog. Peace.
Jeez.
all right.
Love you, buddy.
Jed Michu, ladies and gentlemen.
And let's. Hey, Shaheen.
Hey, there we go.
Fellas.
All right. Well, that was a good
Man.
fight.
Mike Bobo. I love that guy.
Oh man,
Let's talk
I
about
like
him
how the way that we're currently set up. It's like an evolution of facial hair, just going this way. It's real nice.
I mean, it's great.
Casey, you're the Charizard, dude. You're the final form for sure.
Thank you. Ultimate Chad.
130 of 240 from Christine Faria and 94 strikes landed for Beck
Dude,
Rollins.
Christian Ferrer, this photo, which is done in a studio before the fight, she still looks like, I mean this in a very positive way, like she comes from a post-apocalyptic world. It's so great.
She's just
For sure.
she's the perfect face for the sport.
208 punches thrown without gloves. That's so many. Jeez, man.
So she called out Chris Cyborg. She said that's the fight she wants. Do Chris
Fair.
Cyborg and
She's
and
so
the
much
BKFC.
smaller than Cyborg.
God bless her.
Feldman seems to like it.
Oh my gosh.
See, that's the kind of crazy that you need.
Cyborg doing
in
bare
this bare
knuckle? I haven't even thought about that yet. All right. See the decision.
Cyborg doing bare knuckle is something I very much would like to see. Like, honestly, that's so much more interesting than her boxing.
50-45.
That's
Yep.
a nasty cut.
Right call. Dave Feldman. Oh, that was almost a smile from Dave Feldman. That was pretty cool.
Who's the other guy in the black suit? It looks like a henchman. I like him.
I was going to say, whatever that guy's doing, I'm here for it.
Yeah.
Dana Mauve. Someone's calling you Dana Mauve. That's oh, that's good.
That's good stuff.
All right.
That
So for everyone in the chat, the main event is next. Eddie Alvarez, Mike Perry.
Ooh.
I just
Can I do
tweeted it out.
can I do my AK voice? Can we get a pull up?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Let me,
You got it, Casey? Or you need me to grab it?
yeah. Do you have access to it, or do you want me to do it? Oh,
I can, but it'll just take me a second.
I'll do it. I got it. Hold on.
Boom. All right. I'm just so pumped for this now. I'm ready.
Dude, I'm so excited for this.
It was just for a non like UFC pay-per-view day. Normally when you wake up, you're like, all right, there's fights to watch, but like you're just like, yeah, it's fights, but nothing really gets you fired up. Today was a different day. I woke up, I was like, I can't wait for all of these fights. Like all of them. I was in such a great mood. Still am. But now, after all of this, Mike Perry, Eddie Alvarez, the result could be like the 6th or 7th most insane result of the actual day in fighting.
On the preview show, we called this the dessert of the day. And this right now in this moment, this very much feels like the dessert. Like we had a full appetizer load with those prelims. We had a full main course with that crazy main card. It's kind of getting late, like it's nighttime vibes. We're getting a little laying back. We're a little relaxed. We're hitting some Dairy Queen right before it closes, getting a big old blizzard. Like, this is perfect.
This is like last Thursday, the late night, take your turkey and fixings and put it in between two pieces of bread, like just a mega second dinner sandwich. That's what we're about to get right now. And
dude, is there a better sandwich than the first Thanksgiving sandwich?
Oh,
Next
God,
day.
no.
You talking about on Friday?
Yeah,
Or
just
that
like
night.
whether it's the same night or the morning after, just the post Thanksgiving sandwich with everything. Whether you want to throw like weird stuff in it, like some potatoes, mashed potatoes, or something, like whatever you want to throw in it, it's just that's so good.
It's the best.
Like mac and cheese and in the some dark meat from the turkey, a lot of skin the next day.
Dude, see, I need to be
Great
hitting your
call.
house because the dark meat never escapes to Friday at our house. That shit is gone on Thursday night.
Oh, I gotta send you some photos. I was down in Mississippi, shooting guns, riding 4-wheelers, doing Thanksgiving proper, like a real American. And yeah, dude, I get so American when I go down to Mississippi. It's ridiculous.
I love it's like two different lives for you.
It kind of is. Oh, man.
I love the photo you post on Facebook of you and your cousins, like when you were little kids. And then it was the same. Yeah,
that was tremendous. Yeah,
great stuff. Very, very smart. Good stuff.
What's y'all's
That's fun.
I almost said Thanksgiving. What's y'all's Dairy Queen orders?
Ooh,
you got to go to?
Usually, if I want some food, it'll be some chicken tenders and fries.
You get food at Dairy Queen?
Well,
I didn't know people like you existed.
If you, every once in a while, I'll get some chicken tenders, but depends. Mostly, I would say 4 out of 5 times it's a dip cone, a chocolate dip cone.
Oh, okay.
But then when I'm splurging a bit, I will go for a Reese's Pieces Blizzard. I think not Reese's Pieces, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup Blizzard.
Go.
Yeah,
that's good. Give me the Heath Bar Blizzard. I got a
Heath
Dairy Queen
bar. I was about to say Heath Bar too, but like I'm too old. I feel it's gonna rip out my teeth now. But
dude. I'm just in perpetual trouble because like we have a Dairy Queen literally across the street. Like I could walk there right now and be back before this main event starts. It's very dangerous.
Wow. That's super dangerous.
Dude, when I first moved here, it was 24 hours. That was way worse.
Ooh, yeah, dude, that's really dangerous.
Yeah, these late night pay-per-views, you just like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a step out and go get myself a Blizzard.
Walk the dog scary. And get a Blizzard. Yep. I'd be screwed. I would be screwed. I've had Dairy Queen once in my entire life, and it was last year. And the only reason that it happened was because we were driving back from my parents' house in Florida, and
wait, sorry,
we had to make a stop.
Are you seeing this promo right now? This King of Violence promo? Okay, this is.
I am.
That belt's
it's
so
tremendous.
Good. I love how stupid that belt looks.
This belt is way better than their actual belt. It's so ridiculous.
What is this?
Oh my goodness! Yes, this is the pageantry. Okay.
Someone is walking this belt to the ring, and is this the same? Is this the same black suited gentleman?
No, it's a different guy.
This is a different black suited gentleman.
He's in charge of just watching the belt.
Who is going to take the belt from that man?
He's wearing white gloves.
He's a trained assassin. There's no doubt about it.
Why can't the UFC be fun? Why do they have to be so serious all the time? These bare knuckle, God, you are the co-leaders.
Oh yeah, you are the co-leaders.
You are the co-leaders.
If you looked at the metrics right now, you would agree with that. Yeah. You would actually be serious with that.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I'm not going to get into the numbers, but there was never a point during the PFL World Championship where they were even a fraction of what BKFC's numbers are right now. Oh man, here he is,
yeah.
Alvarez.
Dude, I'm hyped. I love this. Yes.
Oh
Look
my
at
god,
Eddie.
this is so good. This is so
No
good.
shirt,
excited.
just white shorts, walking out there.
And he's yelling and screaming. Does he have fangs? He's got fangs, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Sure
He
does.
does.
He sure
he does.
does.
Dude, I so wish Eddie hadn't gone to one championship and he had just gone straight to this.
Oh,
We
this
deserve
is
a bit more
exactly
Eddie
right.
Alvarez in this.
Yeah, the timing wasn't right, but yeah.
This is beautiful. This is what Eddie Alvarez was born to do. Come on.
That's I'm picking Eddie. I'm picking Eddie tonight. But I'm happy. I'm happy right now watching this.
I can't help but smile.
I feel good.
I'm smiling at how
I'm happy to
Eddie
be
is.
with you guys. I'm happy to be with everyone online watching right now. This is wonderful.
Eddie is so happy to be there, and it makes me so joyous.
I don't know if you guys saw this on Twitter. Jalen Turner just took a picture of him on the scale. He's 180.2 pounds right now.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man, so good.
I will never understand.
I want to run through a wall right now after watching Eddie Alvarez just walk to the ring. Dude is fired up. But here he comes, Mr. Bare Knuckle. Oh boy.
Eddie Alvarez morphed into Joe Rogan. Says packets in the chat. That's funny.
He's getting wrapped to the ring, isn't he?
Oh my God, is he?
Who is this? Young
Oh,
man?
this is A plus. I wish I could hear this. I don't have the volume on.
I don't either.
I have a volume on slightly. You just
Who is this gentleman? Did they say?
they haven't said yet.
Help us
In
out,
my head,
comments.
he's rapping like a custom Mike Perry platinum song.
You got a problem? I'm gonna holler at my hitter man, and then Mike Perry walks out.
Oh God.
He's got a baseball cap and
It's not bad. Whatever.
that's just part of the wet.
Yeah.
Oh, it's part of the vest. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even think about it. I'm so bummed I'm not gonna be able to hear Eddie's wife because I don't have the audio on. Oh, that's a real missed. That's a real missed opportunity. I'm gonna have to watch the replay.
Perry dancing away,
So good.
singing his own Mike Perry rap, we assume.
So now the commentators are talking, so I can't really hear the rapper right now. But it doesn't sound too bad. It sounds nice. Everything's good. Everything's professional.
As all we can hope for. It's all we can hope for.
Go.
Oh man,
God,
Mike
this
Perry
is the
lo-
best. I'm so
Mike Perry
happy.
looks like he's about to make his Thanksgiving sandwich right now. That's how happy he is. Oh my god. He just I mean, if Eddie Alvarez wins, I won't be shocked, but I just don't see this guy losing a bare knuckle fight to literally anybody.
Is that Mike's wife in his corner?
Probably.
That's great. She's just hyping him up from like 2 feet away. That's your ride or die. I love it.
Oh yeah. I'm so fired up. Eddie Alvarez he just can't wait for this to start. And Dave Feldman showing about as much excitement as he possibly can, which is this. That's the Feldman excitement phase. Eddie looks like he is ready to get shot out of a cannon.
Yeah, I love when Eddie does that. Oh man. Oh,
Esther
interesting.
Lopez, Joel Perez, and Steven Faragher.
Interesting.
And there's
Eddie
Dan,
Alvarez
of
note
course.
for me. When I used to work for Elite XC, the very last promo I made was for a fight that never happened. It was for Eddie Alvarez versus Nick Diaz, and I actually built a whole promo, 30-second commercial and everything. So Eddie Alvarez is like, yeah, he's always been close to me. That was
There's
a
still
signed
time.
fight. That was
Still
on
time.
paper.
We need to
That
have
was,
that.
Very
Can
smart
BK
guy.
Can Nick Diaz come to BKFC? Come on now. UFC, let him go.
They would do it. I mean, they've let fighters go. They let Chad Mendes do it.
They would not let Nick Diaz go.
No, probably not. Jeff Houston getting everybody fired up.
God, this is so good.
It's, I mean, the pageantry. We got smoke coming through the turnbuckles right now.
This is what combat sports should be.
Yes, just go full spectacle. It's exactly what they should be doing right now.
it's kind of, it really is remarkable what Bare Knuckle has done. Like they're 56 events strong. 56 events strong. You know, that's just, and they're as big as they've ever been. It's just very impressive.
And like
Not
they'll
including
dive
the
into
international
gimmicks.
cards too.
They'll dive hard into gimmicks, but like it never feels fugazi, you know? Like this is a legit fight. Like this is a great fight. I love this.
I mean, it's always great to have a guy like Mike Perry being a part of your organization right now. Like when he turned free agent, it was blank check time for Mike Perry. You could not possibly let him go. So as long as you have him around, you have like a very stable figure. He's the star. And if you can just bring in notable names, it's super fun.
Sure, but I mean, if you could redo Mike Perry's post UFC career 10 times, like this is the best case scenario. Like he
sure
found the exact place he should have been.
Yeah, he should have been in the UFC for one fight and then just went right here. He should have been on BKFC 1. Look at this guy, ready to go.
Somehow his like non-existent flattened nose is like the biggest like advantage that he has in this whole thing.
Yes. Oh man.
I hope we get at least 3 rounds, because I was so, I mean, as cool as the Sarukian knockout was and the Turner knockout was, I wanted more, so I'm really hoping I get more right now.
God, I love the toe of the line. I love the toe of the line so much.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, swinging.
Hey, hey.
Oh, oh,
Hey. Oh.
oh.
Whoa.
That's
okay, no. All right. Ooh. Okay.
Oh.
Hey.
Oh, that was a nice left.
Oh.
All right.
All right. Well.
It feels like Perry's just like inching towards landing.
Ooh, that's a body shot. Oh my God.
Body shots. Well played.
Yeah. Oh,
I'm glad this isn't Eddie's debut too. Like he was able to kind of get an understanding of what this is first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey.
That Chad Mendes fight was super fun too.
It was so good.
Oh! Eddie
Oh!
a little bit.
With the left.
Perry took a step back.
Perry needed that. Perry looks like
Eddie's getting him.
Eddie.
Yeah. And you gotta
This is crazy.
Perry's gotta be a little more defensive.
Yeah, he can't take it. He. I mean, I don't want to say
man.
he can't take too
Perry
many
gonna make
more
it out
of
of the
these.
round?
He probably could.
Ooh.
Keeps marching forward. Where are you at?
Man, he's eating that
I'm
left.
at 32 seconds.
All right, we're good.
All right.
I thought it
everyone's
was
the same. All right.
that jab from Alvarez is money.
Dude, yeah, that left is landing at will.
Oh, Eddie.
Dude,
Ooh.
Perry's standing. Perry is
Eddie's
so
right here.
upright. Why is Perry so up?
Oh,
There's
he
like a
stepped it back.
Damn.
Oh no, man! Now Eddie's kind of going backwards a bit.
Oh, lordy, that's an Eddie round. That's an Eddie round. Sure.
Lived up to the hype. Good round by Eddie. Mike's bleeding his own blood. Getting yelled at a little bit. Just
Chad's
like
very
a tip.
upset with our commentary.
What's
All
that?
right, so the poll.
Chad's very upset with our commentary. We're very excited. I'm sorry, guys.
The poll is
What-
73% of the users have Perry winning this fight.
Well,
So I'm shutting the poll down.
I wonder how. Yeah,
Yeah.
That was a hell of a round by Eddie.
yeah, Eddie looked real good. That jab was just over and over again. Ooh,
Boom.
that sneaky ass little right hand right there. Oof.
Wow.
All right, Mike, I'm gonna call you in for play-by-play. It seems like the peeps want play-by-play.
All right.
Okay. All right.
A little too many oohs and ahs from us. Sound like Rogan here.
It's the job. It's the job
Hey,
I was
man.
born to do.
It's
All
late
right, we're
at night
back.
and we're enjoying watching some fights.
Oh, Perry just landed a big right hand. Eddie stumbled a little bit, but he's just chucking them as he typically. Oh, they're really. Perry is throwing bombs right now.
Dude.
Eddie looks like he ate one, and he's just like,
Oh,
I'm gonna
Eddie-
keep fighting, but I don't love this. Perry's talking to him a little bit. Eddie tries to throw the jab. Perry with the body shot, right hand. Nice jab by Alvarez. Another one. Perry.
Oh,
Perry
he's going backwards.
Perry
What
hurt
are you doing, Eddie? Oh, Eddie's rock.
uppercut for Perry.
Eddie's
Yeah,
trying to clinch.
Eddie's in trouble. Eddie's in big trouble.
Perry's got him on the
Perry's
ropes.
lighting him up.
No way.
This is real close.
What a turnaround! This is completely
This
different
is
than the
real
first.
close. Eddie's
Mike's
wobbled.
taunting
He's
us
in
now.
big trouble.
Eddie's staggering, man.
Yeah, he's busted up right now. Mike Perry's just unloading on him.
Oh,
Ooh,
Eddie!
but
Oh,
with the right.
What? This
Oh,
fight
nasty little
rules.
left hand. Oh, they're both bloody.
Oh.
This
Eddie
fight
with the
is
right
so
hand.
good.
Mike with a river
Perry
of
with the little
blood down his
uppercut.
face. right
Uppercut.
Oh, they're dirty boxing. They're having a hockey fight.
Oh my God.
This is crazy.
No one's
good
gone
left
down
hand.
yet either.
Eddie Alvarez looks like a different human being right now.
Mike.
And Perry's busted up too. They're oof. This is a good spot for Eddie too, because he's loving all this. Eddie's definitely slowed down,
Yeah.
but he's still landing.
Whoa!
That was a
Oh, now Eddie's coming back.
Eddie Alvarez.
This is amazing.
Oh, that
Oh,
uppercut
yeah,
started
uppercut
to
to the
land
body.
for Perry.
14, all right,
10 seconds left in this round.
10 seconds, yeah.
Oh, Perry lands again.
Dude, I don't
right
even-
hand.
I mean, this is a Mike Perry round, right? But
It's
feel like
definitely
it,
a
yeah.
Perry round.
Yeah, he had more moments. for
Eddie
sure.
landed some shots in there, though, bro.
Woo,
Eddie's a
woo,
dog, man.
Ooh,
Good round.
Woo.
That was a hell of a
Dude.
round.
Wow.
Mike Perry came out like a maniac and started landing, and you saw the entire just expression of Eddie Alvarez change after that first exchange. He was just like, whoa, right there
Yeah.
in the
that was
replay.
it.
He was just like, I'm gonna keep punching you, but this was not what I felt in the first round. Nope.
Bam!
Dude,
oh
that-
my
that
dude,
first
those are
30
knockout
seconds,
shots.
too.
Those are knockout shots. And they're
That first 30 seconds, Eddie came out like a house of fire.
Yeah. How's everybody scoring this that's actually watching?
I got 19-19, right?
1919.
Yeah.
But
Same.
Perry's 19 was his round was way more damage than
Yeah.
Eddie's round. But I like what Mike Perry's coach said.
You waving it off?
No. What are you doing?
Are they waving this off?
Is that it?
Mark
They do,
Henry
it's
waved it off.
over.
To the corner wave it?
Yeah,
Henry
Mark
waved it
Henry.
off?
Mark Henry waved it off.
Oh,
Mark Henry waved it off.
man.
Oh, damn. That was just heating up.
Oh man.
Was it, is there,
Broken
is
orbital
that
or
cut
something?
worse than we think?
I think it's an orbital thing. I think it's something's
It might have been
broken.
he might have broke his face. Might be like a broken orbital or something. Jeez Louise.
Dang. Mike
little,
Perry's is built different, man.
Built
you cannot
different.
break this man.
Dude, I was wrong.
crazy.
I was wrong. I had Eddie. I thought Eddie was just a more skilled fighter, but screw skills. It's that dog. It's that dog.
That's
Oh
all.
my
That's the
God.
top skill you need in this, man.
Wow.
Eddie must have said something to. I think Eddie. He made Eddie quit. Eddie didn't complain. Eddie didn't go. What? Eddie didn't do it. What are you doing? Oh, there's Eddie's wife.
He must have said something to Mark Henry.
Yeah. That
yeah,
eye
I
must
think
be just
I think it's.
destroyed.
I think it's like. I think Eddie is like. I have a family, and that's the thing. Eddie's like, I have to think about tomorrow. And Mike Perry, there is no tomorrow. I think that's just the difference. Mike Perry's like, Eddie, I was like, oh, I want to keep my eyeball on my face, type of thing.
I mean, him and Mark go way back. I could understand if Mark doesn't see something he doesn't like with Eddie.
Yeah, and Eddie's not complaining about it.
Yeah. It's got to be. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Look at it. Look at that eye, dude.
Dude, that was only 4 minutes. That was just 4 minutes of that.
Golly.
Oh, that left eye is disgusting.
It's
that angle's
broken.
showing us.
Yeah, something's broken.
That's
bad.
definitely a broken. That's definitely
and Eddie
a broken orbital,
Eddie
right?
know he's like my eyeball will fall out if I don't like it'll be like I'll lose an eye if I keep fighting. I think.
Yeah.
Dude, that was a hell of a 2-round sprint.
Yeah, that was a great 4 minutes, man.
Who can beat Mike Perry in this?
Dude, Mike Perry has beat MVP, Luke Rockhold, and freaking Eddie Alvarez.
And Julian Lane.
And Julian Lane. Holy crap.
Dude, the dog levels are the equalizer in this, man. You throw Mike Perry against those three guys in MMA, even right now, there's no way he's going 3 for 3. It's just a different beast. What do you do now? Like, what's the matchup? I don't even know what's there for Mike Perry right now.
I'm dead serious. Ben Rothwell. Give me Mike Perry versus Ben Rothwell.
Don't tease me with that. Don't tease me with that.
Yeah, dude, Todd Duffy. Like, what's Todd Duffy doing right now? Just get him in the ring, and Perry will fight him right this second.
I mean, Perry's right eye is a little messed up. Maybe give him a couple weeks.
He's like, I like getting hit. That's what he said. I like getting hit. Yeah, he looks super dinged up too. I'm trying to think. Like, I mean, it's got to be a name.
I don't know what the move is.
Who's the name?
I really don't know what the move
same
is.
weight, just in the general.
Is it? I mean, Jeremy Stevens is probably too small, right?
Yeah,
that's
like Dodson's too
good.
small. Just like Dodson, maybe Stevens, maybe Jeremy Stevens. I mean,
It's way too. He's
That's
too
not as
small, dude.
compelling.
Jimmy
That's not as
Rivera.
compelling.
Jimmy Rivera is lighting him up for most of that fight.
Yeah, I mean that's one thing. I think
It's
it's.
a bantamweight.
I mean, it's freaking Eddie Alvarez. I don't know if there's going up. I mean, as far as a bigger name,
Is there?
Might have
Conor
a
McGregor.
Can we get like
He's
a
calling out
good
Conor.
boxer, like a good pro boxer maybe versus Mike in this? What's Paulie Malignaggi doing?
Mike Perry's calling out a bunch of boxers now, just boxers in general.
I mean, he should probably call it like Logan Paul for a boxing.
Yeah,
match,
I was thinking one of the Paul brothers, or I mean, if
he's supposed to be the backup fighter for that
KSI is
anyways.
crazy enough, I mean, I know it'd be a big
No
fight.
way.
Okay, I know
No
KSI
way.
would lose bad, but I'm just saying. I'm just thinking of big fights.
I mean, does the KSI demographic and the BKFC demographic, do those really cross? I don't know if they do.
There's Prime and there's Bucket Energy or whatever.
Oh,
Fucked up.
well, I mean,
Fucked up.
Bucked up. Thank you,
Cisco Perez.
Thank you, Mike.
Cisco Perez in the chat saying Darren Till, and that really should be the fight. But Darren Till already said he's not going to do this,
That Darren Till ain't that crazy.
and I don't blame him. If you're Darren Till at home watching this, it's like, why would you want to do this?
Dude, we know how tough Eddie Alvarez is, and Eddie Alvarez is a better fighter than Mike Perry, but he lost. I mean, you know what I mean? Like he lost this. He quit. He had to quit.
It's just crazy. We'll just do that fight in a boxing match. Like do Darren Till in a boxing match, like just a regular boxing match.
But I want to see Mike fight more bare knuckle people.
Do we want to?
Would we be so upset about that?
Yeah.
Do the Triller triad shit. We're boxing
Casey-
4-ounce gloves.
Casey, I'm calling Dave Feldman. We're volunteering you to fight Mike Perry. It's the only option. I'm sorry.
All right, let me talk to Esther and say my goodbyes.
Unless you drop the other name. What's the other name? What's the name you don't want to say?
See, this is the problem now because I can't think of a good name. I don't chat. If you think of something, let us know. But I'm not seeing anything right now that feels like it's on this level.
Yeah, who does anyone have any ideas in the chat? Actually, that's a good one. Mike Perry versus Michael Chandler.
That would be great, but never gonna happen. But
never gonna happen.
Who would possibly be available right now
Calvin
around
Gastelum.
this weight? Well, I mean, that's not. You might not be off.
Oh,
Honestly, that's actually not super.
Gastelum's not a bad
far-fetched.
choice, but it's still a step. There's nothing. I don't think outside of some UFC guys and Connor, everything is gonna be a little bit lower as far as notoriety. I feel, unless it's a famous boxer, which I just don't see happening. Why would a famous? I don't know. I can't
Oh, that's interesting. Jake Wright over here saying Cowboy. Cowboy's very openly on some TRT and some other supplements right now.
They fought before.
That wouldn't be the
Tony
worst.
submitted him.
Cowboy likes money.
I bet he's under UFC contract though. That's the problem.
I bet he's still because he retired.
But I think UFC would let him go though. Again,
Robbie Lawler is the dream, Steve.
Oh my God,
Rivera. Robbie Lawler, we missed a moment by not having this around when Robbie was doing his thing because that would have been just tremendous.
Carlos Condit, Matt Brown,
Rod Tang.
I saw that.
Ooh, yeah,
there's a lot of great names, but I just know that's nothing. Like I know Carlos just isn't. He's not living this life anymore. So
yeah.
Yoel Romero. I wonder if he is. I wonder the status of his Bellator deal.
But they're like super close though. They're like very tight.
I don't even mean for Mike.
Yoel, yeah.
Oh,
I don't even mean for Mike, but just like in general for BKFC because I would love to see Yoel on BKFC.
Oh my God.
My delights at that.
Just give him Mick Terrell right away. Like I want to see yoked up 230-pound Yoel Romero fighting in BKFC. That's what I want to see.
Honestly,
so but Darren Elkins.
Luis Palomino might not be a terrible idea.
Luis Palomino probably makes a lot of sense, but it's not a bigger fight. That's the issue.
It's not a bigger fight, but it's more fun probably.
Oh yeah.
Dylan Dennis.
Huh?
I mean, it doesn't seem like the UFC's in any rush to sign him right now. So
I would be totally. I would like to see that. I would like to see Mike Perry versus Dylan Dennis.
Oh my God,
that'd be
a massacre.
I can't even begin to articulate to you how dumb the traffic would be for that.
We'd have like 1 million concurrents for that stupid ass fight.
It would be the stupidest thing anyone's watched. It would last 40 seconds and it would get the most views.
I'm here for it. I think we might have the correct answer. I don't know who else, you make a really interesting point about with each win Perry gets against these guys.
It's been like an escalation.
He has.
Maybe this wasn't an escalation, but it wasn't too much of a de-escalation from Rockhold. Like Rockhold certainly felt like the peak, maybe, but this still felt big. I don't know what the next one is.
Palomino Trout winner. I wouldn't mind that.
Oh, Woodley. D-Stole just threw out Tyron Woodley.
I could see that.
He looks good getting off the bus. You could sell that.
Yeah.
Give him freaking Hector Lombard or.
I like the Woodley one actually.
Woodley's not bad.
Hector Lombard does kind of sound fun too, but it's just not big, right? It's not.
Yeah,
I don't know that people would care outside of
career. Yeah,
us weirdos. Vitor.
Oh my God, that might be that might actually be the right answer.
Tony, you might have just nailed it. Tony Gutierrez. It might be Vitor.
How old is he now? 47.
He's a young dinosaur, Mike.
You said Vitor? Is that what you think, Vitor?
I mean, that's not a bad one. He's the kind of It's like a perfect person for that.
in a freak show match, like Roy Nelson. You can have to visualize it. Just saying.
I'm trying to think. Maybe just do like. See, what they should do is like a BKFC versus like Game Bread event.
I mean, people keep saying Masvidal, and Masvidal is the legitimately best answer that we could get. It's just I don't think that there's a way that Masvidal can get out of that contract.
Oh, he's still a UFC fighter. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
And
that's why he can't box.
This is a lot of money. A lot of money. This is.
Anthony Pettis? I don't think he would do it though.
Why would he do it? He's still under PFL contract, is he not?
I mean, he boxed Roy Jones, but
he boxed, but I don't think PFL would let him go and box, have a bare knuckle fight with Mike Perry.
Can you imagine?
God,
can you imagine they do that? Perry versus Pettis, and they battle for the co-leader.
Oh my God.
Boban says Kimbo would have dominated in this, and God damn, I'm so upset that we can't see that because you're totally right.
Yeah, clearly this was if this was around when Kimbo was deciding to go legit. Yeah, of course, yeah, but Kimbo walked so Mike Perry could run. Type.
I don't think there's any way you can convince Anderson Silva to do this.
I don't want to see it. No, I don't want to see it.
No. Mark Hunt. Vaughn saying Mark Hunt.
Yeah,
we have a better chance of seeing Anderson Silva fight in the UFC than BKFC.
Yeah. Now we're talking crazy big heavyweights now. Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting great.
That's what this is.
Let's get Bob Sapp in there with Mike Perry. Let's do that. Let's just get super weird. What's Brock Lesnar doing?
Yeah,
what's Butterbean doing? Like, let's just get
honestly,
bigger and bigger.
Of everything we said, Tyron Woodley kind of feels like the best cross section of possibility while still having the name.
You think Woodley would do it though?
I think Woodley would do it if you pay him enough.
Yeah. It's a conundrum.
Would the return on investment be worth it though? But I guess at that point, Mike Perry is the attraction. You're just trying to get people in on the Mike Perry.
Ooh. Tommy Fury?
In BKFC?
There's no way.
I know.
There's zero chance.
I'm just saying.
And I'll tell you what, Tommy Fury does not have that dog in him. Mike Perry would beat Tommy Fury.
Who would you, like? I'm dead serious when I ask this question. Who would you pick in Who would you pick in a boxing match right now? Mike Perry or Tommy Fury?
Ooh,
I think Mike Perry would be. I think Perry would be way more competitive than people think he would be.
Tommy's just much larger than him.
And Tommy's really good at slowing things down. I think he can hug Perry for a while and just win a ugly, very unentertaining fight. He can make Mike Perry boring, I'm afraid, if we go to someone like that. So
honestly, if there's could you get Jake Paul next? Like, I know Jake wants to move up the boxing ladder, but look, I think people are somewhat interested in Jake Paul's like boxing journey, but I think at the end of the day, I don't think the interest will be nearly close to anything else that he's done when he fights Andre August in a couple of weeks.
I mean, it seems
maybe
like he's like to try to do like a legitimate boxing thing, But I have a pitch for you. I have an idea.
I'm so excited.
You could send this back. This is half baked. This is a half baked idea. It's like midnight. Send this back if it's too silly. Look, we're not coming up with anything great. Maybe the move is we take 3 or 4 of these names and do one after the other and just go Mike against like 4 people, Marvel versus Capcom style.
Ooh. Or you just do what I've been pitching PFL for a while when Kayla was on that run. You don't tell Mike who his opponent is. You just put 4 dudes on a wheel and you spin it. And one of the options is like 2-on-1 or 3-on-1. Do like a war game style where Mike just fights everybody. Wheels are always more fun. I don't know. I don't know what you do with them.
You're a real wheels guy. That's
we need
a
to
good
spin
point.
Wheels are over, man. Wheels are over.
most of the suggestions I've heard in my life over the last
Bob
3 years, like that are wheel related suggestions, have come from you.
Oh yeah,
So that's good.
Just
That's
do
a
the
good
wheel.
niche.
Jed and I pitched that for PFL for Kayla fights, like for a while. We started doing the promotional airing of grievances. We're like, PFL could be so fun if they just did like Kayla with a wheel, or like Kayla had to spin the wheel, but there'd be like a gimmick attached. Like, oh no, she has to fight this woman with one arm tied behind her back, or something of that nature, just to make it more interesting and fun, because it's Kayla and she was just destroying everybody. So I don't know. Mike Perry in a wheel, the unknown opponent. I love it.
Kingdom Conscious saying Melvin Manhoof versus Perry just got me going in a way that I didn't expect to ever get going to this. But also Melvin's got to be like, what, 50? Like, how old is that man?
Yeah, Melvin's old.
That's not terrible though.
God, they could bring Robbie out of retirement.
Dude, I mean, we saw his last fight. Man still got it. But that's also like, is that ruining the best retirement in the history of combat sports?
How about Ray Cooper III? Look, he ain't the champ anymore. He can get right out of that contract and go box Mike Perry. He just got wrecked by Derek Brunson, but he got wrestled a lot. So
I would love to see a very non-competitive match between Mike Perry and Jake Shields.
oh my God.
I really just kind of want to get a GoFundMe now to get you a wheel. And just to see how you incorporate it in your coverage.
Are you kidding me right now? Dude, I will travel everywhere. Like that wheel will be on every watch party. It'll be on every show that we do. And if you get that, I might even give up I might even sacrifice the mini mic first, the mini microphone first for the wheel. Still waiting for the Bob Barker mic. I don't know. I have to think about this.
My wish list, Shaheen's wish list for Christmas now is Mike Heck getting a mini mic, little pencil mic, and the wheel. Maybe at the same time, so we can really get something crazy going.
The shows will never be the same again.
That might be it. David might have just hit it. Paul Daly.
Oh,
he's not doing
that's
anything.
A good one.
Yeah, Paul Daly.
That might
Did
be
he retire? Did he retire?
He retired, but
he retired,
but he didn't.
But he likes a good
Yeah.
paycheck.
They got that Triller money for a little while longer, I think.
Paul Daly might be it, because I remember when he retired, he was like, "I'm retiring from MMA, but if you got an offer for something else, hit me. Maybe this is something else."
Paul Daly.
Oh,
I'm
that
gonna
might
go Paul
be
Daly.
the one.
I don't know if he still has the name value for the general fan, but I think for us, we would love the Paul Daly fight.
But are these geared for the general fan? These are geared for us. That's why they're so good. Like, these events are geared towards us.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe
the
you're right.
sickos that at 12 o'clock at night are watching this.
Yeah,
I would actually love to.
I could be out doing fun things. No, I'm here, alone, with you guys.
Honestly,
via Zoom.
I'd love to see the MVP fight again. Like, I'd love to see a rematch between those two guys in this. That fight was super cool. I kind of feel like MVP got the hose job, if we're being honest. Like, there is a real world we could be living in that MVP was the dude who beat Mike Perry in a bare knuckle fight. Like, we could be living in that world realistically right now. It didn't happen that night, but
I mean, he's going to end up in the UFC.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
It's too much to risk right now, I think, for him.
It's not signed yet. Said he's still got hurdles. Never know.
Hey,
maybe Kevin Holland isn't enticing.
Yeah, BKFC starts flirting with him.
Well, I mean, look, if MVP signs with the UFC, it's not a money thing. Like, it's not about the money.
Yeah,
but
if
it's about the money, he's not signing. He's signing elsewhere. If it's about the money, so I apparently it's not about the money, because BKFC would throw a whole bunch at him. One would assume, probably more than anybody else could. I don't know. Paul Daly's a good one.
Paul Daly might be it. I would also like to see Benson Henderson in it, but I know that's more of a me thing than most people, because I've always just been a big Benson guy.
He's doing the karate combat with Pettis. That's gonna be super fun.
Which is very interesting. Like, I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I'm kind of here for it.
Is that the date? That's the day before 296.
The pay-per-view.
In Vegas,
Yeah.
yeah. That's going to be fun. That is going to be fun. I don't know. Maybe those two guys are fighting for the chance to fight Mike Perry. I don't know. It's a lot to think about
so
here.
much Diego Sanchez being spammed on the chat right now.
Oh God, please.
And I'm just not going to acknowledge you, Mr.
No, I don't want to
Mr.
see that.
Elto.
Don't make me put you in timeout, Mr. Elato. I will put you in timeout. I will do it. I'm doing it.
We already watched like Austin Trout kind of piece him up in like a more forgiving style and way than Mike Perry would. So no. I don't know.
All right, you are in timeout.
Oh, kid. Don't you like Diego Sanchez? Don't you have respect for the man?
Well, this was fun.
Right.
I really enjoyed hanging out with you.
This was a lot of fun.
That fight was everything we thought it could be for 4 minutes. I was going to say 10 minutes, but it was only 4 minutes.
4 minutes. 4 minutes, yeah. Yeah.
I wish we could have at least gotten that third round because that looked like that was about to just.
Yeah.
It wasn't going
Mark
past
Henry
then.
was like, "Oh, I don't want my fighter to lose his eyeball." Jeez.
Selfish. Nah,
I will say,
it
seems like roided up Donald Cerrone or Paul Daly. Might be
roided up Cerrone, Paul Daly. I think we'll go with that for a while.
I think sauced up Cerrone is like the actual correct answer. I think that's the actual correct answer. That's the one that gets the most buzz. That's the one that generates the most interest.
Cerrone for sure.
You do it in Albuquerque, like in a place.
Have Dotson in the co-main.
Have Dotson in the co-main. Have
there you
Dotson's
go.
brother in the
Now we're
prelims.
Dude, there's a bunch of Albuquerque fighters looking for a paycheck. So yeah, you could fill the whole A side with Albuquerque and then the B side Perry and whoever else. Yeah.
Mike Perry versus Maurice Green in a bare knuckle fight. Gets John Jones in the corner. There we go. Let's get after it. Let's get a little crazy here. But yes, this was a lot of fun. And shout out to BKFC for putting on an event like this to make us want to do this. Of course, this will not be the last watch party of the year. We'll be back in 2 weeks for UFC 296. Myself and GC. That'll be a lot of fun. I wish I could share the same enthusiasm for the UFC's next offering, UFC Shang Vegas next Saturday. Chris Gutierrez versus Song Yadong, good fight. Khalil Roundtree, Anthony Smith, good fight. And then we're just...
Is that a 10 p.m. start time?
Main card? Yes. 10 p.m. main card.
Yep.
But...
Good stuff.
Right now, only 10 fights. Total. 10 total fights, which is right. That's what all these Apex cards should be. So, while this one isn't full of name value, at least it's only 10 fights. We could deal with that. It will be a lot of fun. But we'll talk about this and all sorts of fun stuff. MMA Hour, all of our programming this week. So thank you for joining us for this. For Casey, for Shaheen, shout out to Jed for joining us as well. I am Mike Heck. Good night, everybody.
Love you.
Happy birthday, AK.
Happy birthday, Jose.
Oh, yeah. Happy
Yeah.
birthday, Jose.
Jose, yeah.